All right. So, you were back at the town center. You were wanting to talk with Brain. You guys are in the war room. Brain's just sitting there.
He's in front of me? Okay. So these explosives you gave us, how do we use them?
Well, what you gotta do is you gotta take this little lighter contraption here I made for you. And then you go and you light the fuse. Once you light the fuse, you have about 5 seconds to run.
How big is the boom?
It's about 20 feet.
Does it kill things 20 feet away or just knock them over?
Oh, it should hurt 20 feet away.
Okay, if you're 21 feet away though, you're golden, you're mint, nothing happens to you?
I wouldn't stand 21 feet away from an explosive.
Okay, what's the safe range? Where can I not have earplugs and be alright?
I'd say anywhere around 40 feet. Honestly, further, though.
Okay. Alright, okay. And if this is submerged in liquid, does it still perform as described?
I wouldn't get it wet. I mean, it's stable, but I wouldn't purposefully drown it in water.
Well, you do realize it's raining and it doesn't stop, right?
Like I said, I wouldn't purposefully drown it in water.
Okay, what about excrement?
What?
I don't... What?
Fecal matter.
Why would you put it... No, don't do that.
Well, the consistency, the viscosity is going to be a lot higher than water, so it's not going to seep into it, correct?
I don't know, I've never done that before. That's gross, that's disgusting.
Okay, gotcha.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
What?
Okay, gotcha.
Gotcha.
Any normal questions you want to ask?
I don't think that's our thing.
So like, this wizard tower thing, you think just one of these would take that down, or you need more than one, or?
I think you'd need all 3 of them to take down the wizard tower.
Okay. Okay, alright, thanks, Brent.
Alright. Weirdo.
Ooh.
Oh, one more thing, like, can you blow it up by shooting it with like a flaming arrow or something like that, maybe?
Well, it requires a detonator. And if the detonator doesn't go off, it won't explode.
What do you mean it requires a detonator? No, you said we just light the fuse, so if it's on fire, it goes boom. So we hit it with a flaming arrow, it's on fire, it goes boom.
If you're that skilled and you can ignite the fuse with a flaming arrow, sure.
Oh, so you can't just shoot what, pretend I'm blind, what do these things look like?
It's like a stick of dynamite.
Okay, so it's a cylindrical tube. Okay, and you would have to shoot the fuse and not the actual...
Yes.
Okay, understood.
Sounds like a tough job. Is there a timer on this, or how long does it take to glow after you light the fuse?
5 seconds.
Oof. Sounds more like a throwing weapon, you know?
Wait.
I have more I have, like, longer fuses.
Alright, that was like a plan.
Yeah, can we have some that we could just like tape on to make the fuse longer or something?
Yeah, I can give
Well,
you a
like tape
spool.
on,
I can give you a spool.
like we could tape it on the field is what you're thinking?
Yeah. So we can decide, you know, it's very variable. We can adjust it as desired.
Okay, so for every I don't know whether to use metrics or imperial.
Metric.
Is centimeter what you use? Because it should be like, how long is a centimeter in comparison to an inch?
2.54 centimeters in 1 inch.
2.54. All right. So for every 2.5 centimeters, it's gonna be 1 second. All right. Here's a spool.
Okay.
He hands a spool of fuse wire or something over to, I guess, Jorge.
Alright, so how heavy is this roll of...
It's about a pound.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we have everything settled then? Everybody's good?
Are you, how long do you expect us to keep that prisoner dude up there?
Oh, just until after the assault. This way you can't run back and tell them our plans of what we're doing so that, you know...
You think? You think maybe using his armor might be a good idea?
Oh, there's only one party member that we have that would be capable of using his armor adequately, and he is already wearing armor.
No, but as a way to infiltrate.
Huh.
Guys.
Hey, Kaladin, you want to swap your armor for the guard there? It's his name, Jackson.
No, I don't think I can sneak very well anyway, so what I was planning on doing is just like, how do you say it? Like holding back until, I can't words.
Instead of sneaking, I was thinking more along the lines of like Trojan horse. You're very charismatic. Oh yeah, I'm just...
I mean,
It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
I think I would rather just stay back and be the backup if things really don't go to plan. Really.
Masato's smirking, and I don't like him smirking. That means that he has definitely going to be and oh no.
What are you saying over there, Bojangles? I can't hear you.
Hello? Testing?
I only hear you off of Tyler's mic.
No, the cam. When I talk, it lights up his cam. When he talks, it lights up my cam.
That's right.
Yes.
So it should be fine. You can hear what I'm saying.
I can just barely hear you.
Then you should need to turn him up.
He's at 200%, you are at 30.
Huh. What's changed? It was working fine before, wasn't it?
He was still quiet then.
So why didn't you say anything then so we could have fixed it then?
I could make him out. I was more concerned with other things at the moment. Either way, I still can barely hear him. Either way, what are you saying?
Well, I forget now.
Okay.
along the lines of I just thought of canceling assault altogether. Smirking.
I
Doing
can't.
all that.
I can't make you out at all.
Masato, I don't know what's going on. I've tried everything and something on your end.
I can hear Zach fine.
You can hear him fine?
Yeah.
Try now.
Fuck.
Okay. That's what it is. It's because you guys are reversed. That's what it is. Jorge is on you.
Yeah, we said that at the beginning.
I know, and I acknowledged that. But it didn't register for Discord. That didn't... Okay. Anyway, we're fine now. Okay. For fuck's sake. So what were we doing?
Okay, he was thinking because of all your smirking stuff that he wanted to just call off the assault.
Because clearly you have something up for us, and it's just going to backfire for us. And then we're going to waste the explosives that we could have used during the defense. Look, I got him red like a bug.
No.
Wargs come out of the fucking bushes and eat our explosives, and they're gone. We'd lose them.
No.
Also, you're now surrounded by the whole 300-man army.
Please stop giving him ideas.
Fine, do just tell me what you're gonna do. I just thought using the armor to infiltrate the base in plain sight was a great, brilliant idea and a good use of a disguise.
But the only person in the party that would be competent at wearing the armor doesn't want to wear it, so what are we
You don't
supposed to do?
have to fight in the armor.
I am not the only face.
Everybody point at Kaladin. Kaladin do.
Well, I could do it. I'm not an elf or something stupid. I wouldn't stick out like a sore thumb.
Exactly.
I'm not. I wouldn't benefit from wearing the armor at all.
All you gotta... What's your objective? Get in, plant the bomb, get out. That's your objective, isn't it?
True.
Are you fighting anybody?
Negative.
Are you trying to benefit from the armor?
Not really. Other than to disguise.
Exactly.
Okay, then I'll wear the armor. It's fine.
I just thought it would be a great idea.
Okay, I want to go up to the room there and see the dickhead.
Okay. So you walk up to the room, and you see the little midget guard. Then you open the door, and you go inside, and you close the door behind you. He looks over at you, and he says, "What do you want?"
Close. All of them off on the ground.
You've got me tied to a chair. You're gonna have to do it yourself.
Okay. I'll unshackle one arm. So that I can get his stuff off a little bit easier.
Okay.
Like on that side, and then I'll do the other side, but then I'll shackle the other arm to the thing. So that he's not free at any moment.
Got it. You could just ask Kaladin to back you up.
This seems like it'll work.
Okay, that's fine. You take off his clothes. It takes you like 10 or 15 minutes because he's...
Oh, scandalous.
Yeah. But you got him. You got his arm.
So he's just standing there naked now?
No, he's got his underclothing. He's got like
Okay.
a shirt and pants on.
Okay, well then I'll just strap him back to the thing.
Okay.
I'll leave my stuff in the room, but I'm gonna put on his stuff.
Okay.
And because he keeps yelling at me, I'll grab his bucket of shit.
Okay. So you now have a disguise for Mason's army.
Perfect.
Handle is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go back downstairs, obviously.
So as you walk downstairs, Bojangles, all of you realize there is an enemy in the room. He's walking down the stairs.
Enemy? What?
I yell out, "Hey guys, it's Bo."
I got ready my arrow. You're ready the
The armor actually suits you quite well. You may not know how to properly maneuver in it, but it's comfortable.
So Kaladin, so I know that you're not engaging in the assault. You want like a code word because you're not going to know, like, you know, if we need you.
I can run in. Is my opinion.
So just you hear shit, you're going to run in.
Like if you guys are running from the camp or something like that, then, or like if you need to yell something, they're gonna hear you. So
I have my message skill, anyways. I can just send you a message.
okay,
Over.
yeah.
Just one.
You can tell me. Probably like, what's the range of the message? Isn't it like 100 feet?
Probably, yeah.
I'm
I thought it
actually
was like forevers
a little
away. I
weaker.
thought you just thought who you wanted to message and it would go there.
I was under the same assumption.
Yeah.
That's a little more complicated.
Does not have to be.
Son of
I would like to speak up, and so like, how about speaking of code words? So let's have Bojangles have like a secret word so that we can identify that it's him really quickly. We can be like, "What's the passphrase? Orange
Thunder.
bananas eating a
Flash.
giraffe,"
Hmm?
or something. I don't know.
I would still have all my stuff on me. I could just play my harp in the great way that I do.
It may be a giveaway to bring your harp. Just thinking about it.
I have that bag of that's like you can't see what's inside of it.
Bag of holding?
Exactly.
That's fine. Just put it in the bag of holding. I didn't know you were carrying it. I thought like Kaladin or Jorge was.
It's in the bag of holding.
It's valuable. It's his. Don't you dare take it from him.
Okay, so we're ready to go and head on out, eh?
Before we do you have like a map of the base or something? Or is it like the tower surrounded by walls or?
Yes, I do have a map of the base.
We've been there several times before,
you,
though.
You have.
I know. I just.
So
wanted to-
we would remember if we ask. Our characters would remember if we asked the DM to describe what our characters would remember.
I know. I'm just.
Do you want a
trying to-
description now?
Yeah.
Got it. So, the tower is the fortress is a circle. It's based in a circle. It's surrounded by a palisade with ramparts that archers can shoot down from, or in this case, magicians can do magic missile from. There are 3 entrances, 2 on the southwest and southeast side, and 1 on the northeast side. That one leads towards the bridge. Then in the very center is a training yard for magic users to train with their magic. To the south of the training yard is the garrison. To the east is their food stores in the mess hall. To the west is where they store ammunition and magical supplies or whatever, or armory stuffs. Just above the armory is their school, where they would train magicians. And connected to the school is like another quarters or a garrison. And just south of those quarters is the wizard tower, right at the north side.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
So we will tell June Bell that we are now. Or no, it's 8 o'clock. Why is it 8 o'clock? I thought it was like later in the afternoon because we did this thing.
It was 5 in the morning when you woke up, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then we went over to Slugs, and then we went on a side quest, and now it's later at night, and because we did I got the bucket of shit and all of that.
It certainly isn't evening. You can wait until evening, but it's not evening.
And then we had like the hour and a half long dialogue with the Zogos. Or Ziegler, sorry.
I just think personally, as somebody that's going to have to walk into the base, it's going to be a little bit weird for me to be just waltzing into the base at 8 a.m. being like, well, where the fuck were you?
You are wearing scout armor.
But wouldn't they know the scouts that went out? And if I'm not the scout that went out, I'm dark, like I'm black. So if
Stand out like a sore thumb.
exactly. Like,
What's your
guys,
disguise check?
3.
What's your bluff check?
3.
Is there anyone who have a higher check? Or that's the only one candidates governmental one?
I thought your disguise and bluff were like 5.
No, I do have a 9 in diplomacy. I put most of my points into that.
That is a lot of easy diplomacy.
Alright.
Maybe you should prank your gun before you go in. Just
That's why.
Okay, so I hit the start button on the controller, and I go down to skip forward in time, and I select 8 hours.
Okay, so you wait 8 hours.
As long as the rest of the party is in agreement, I think that would...
Party?
That's what we're doing, right? I mean, I'm going to wait, try to be quiet, but wait outside and all.
Would you like to at least visit the camp and then wait?
yeah. Assume that's
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, at least here we're safe. If we're outside, then there's the potential of an encounter if we wait.
I know, but we can
And interrupting our waiting.
You cannot wait. There are enemies nearby. Alright, if you guys want to wait here, sure.
Because how long is the trek? It's only like an hour walk, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not that far.
Maybe help around, like just do some tasks to help get the bases set up and make sure everybody,
So you'd like to
Not-
spend some time fortifying the encampment?
yeah. No,
Okay.
nothing side quest worthy, but just like instead of
Alright,
staring at the wall.
everyone go ahead and roll... I'm feeling survival checks. But if Kaladin has knowledge martial, that would be super handy.
I really think I could license that. So
only
or you could just say either works. Either has relevant knowledge.
Specifically knowledge martial. Or construction, or architecture. Bard, don't you have some abilities of something?
Alright, though. What? What are these rules? Try to do a survival.
His craft is the same as his survival. Both mine and Bo's roles are survival roles.
Got it. Okay, so Bojangles and Jorge, you... not quite. Okay. So Bojangles and Jorge, you guys start building what? What do you guys want to build for defensive structures? Like little traps or something?
No.
Like a pit?
I want to build something simple because I didn't. Let's go with those like the anti-tank things there, the steel things from like D-Day.
You want to
but I want to do that.
You want to build tank traps.
Yeah, but I want to do that with like large wood sticks so that the infantry can't just pile on in. They have to like sift through it carefully. I'm gonna put like 5 or 10 of them out in front of the base.
Okay, so instead of tank traps, you can make spears that you stick into the ground.
That's basically what he's looking for is palisades.
Not exactly palisades, but they're like actual sharpened spears that you point into the ground, so that, like when you walk into them, you get stabbed.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, so
Like
you make
Braveheart style.
yeah. So go ahead. You go ahead and make a whole bunch of those, and you start placing them all around the camp. And that's what you spend your day you doing. Cool. That's fine. You waste 8 hours on that. Okay. And you guys start walking to the camp?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys are walking along the line, along the trail. You guys see the pink little forest, and then the machete cuts where the people walked through. And then you arrive at the camp, or the fortress. You see that there are, from your angle, you see that the gate is open, and that there are 2 guards posted on the ramparts. Seems like
What time is it now? Is it dim light yet, or
it's about 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock at night? Okay. Hey, Party, do we just want to like find a spot here and just like wait until it's a little bit darker?
Well, I don't know exactly how I want to approach just walking in there, or if I want to try to get in somehow by climbing over, or...
That looks suspicious. I just walk in. Do it, bump some check or something.
Okay.
It may be best to learn more about the camp before waltzing in.
That's why I'm suggesting that we stay and find a spot and wait, and then it'll be dark so that I'll have like a higher chance or a lower DC on my move silently and hide check.
No,
Or, like,
I'm saying
looking
take
at
a
it, like,
walk around the camp. You've only seen one angle of the camp.
Is it wooded all the way around?
It is wooded all the way around.
Okay, Party, let's stick together and maybe do a scout around to see what else they're doing here.
Sounds like a
Alright.
plan.
Okay. Do you walk around the right side towards the 2 entrances, or around the left side?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. Okay. So as you're walking, you see that the entrance you've already seen. Then all the way around the left side, you start to notice on the north left side, you see camps and tents. Like lots of people are sleeping and resting there. Like at least 100 people are there camping out, just on the north side. And then as you make your circle around, you see the entranceway to the northeast open. And in between that entranceway and the camps, a section of wall has been breached and is broken.
Okay, so those people that you said were sleeping on the north side, are they just sleeping like right up against the wall, or are they sleeping like...
So there are some in tents, there are some sleeping on the ground, there is fire, people are eating.
What I'm saying is like how far from the wall are they, like how...
They are camped next to the wall.
I think throwing the dynamite over the wall is in order. Well, especially if Kaladin's just gonna stand outside, you know, you can have one of the sticks of dynamite.
As you continue your scouting, looking around towards the southern entrance, it appears that all is well on this side of the wall, and the entrance on the bottom right is open as well. They are not expecting an attack.
What if we create chaos on the opposite side of where the.
Say that again, Peter.
What if we created chaos, or like made them think there was something crazy going on the opposite side of where the barracks are?
That's an idea.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
He said 100 people were in the area around the north where I was talking about throwing over the wall. Is that what like you're talking total opposite direction, going to chaos over there, so they go that way? Is that what you're saying? So they all pile into one area?
It could work, yeah. I was thinking of this direction, but I realized that would also make the people go away from where we want them to. But if we close them into a area by forcing them out, or
So here, I think I can actually just show you this.
okay, if it's not super pixelated,
Oh, it's probably super pixelated, isn't it?
yeah,
We see 2 lines.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Well-
about it.
I got an
You
idea.
I tried to do something and I'm like, no.
If that loads, should have an image of the camps. All right, check it out.
It's a little hard to see. The original.
It's a little hard to see, but
Yeah. Maybe you can scan it with an app like Cam Scanner or something, where it can highlight the.
we don't have that ability right now. We don't have that
Not
kind
right
of
now.
time.
Maybe soon.
I mean, it's not that bad. You can zoom in on it.
Just save it and then you can zoom in on it.
It's just
Yeah.
no. I'm looking at the zoomed-in version too. It's just still hard.
I'm
kind of hard.
Clearly, I am able to see it.
I can see it pretty well as well.
Yeah.
Whatever you did, if you did it like some of it in black pen and some of it in pencil, the black pen sticks out like a sore thumb. It's just the pencil that's hard to see.
That's right. I did use pencil because I wanted to erase any changes.
Right. Do we know where most of them are?
From your scouting, you see that 100 of them are in the camps. His army's at least a size of 300.
Alright. We can throw a stick of dynamite in the epicenter of the camps.
They're they're relatively spaced out.
Yeah, for we have to have 3 sticks of dynamite for.
If they're mostly in the camps, and by what I see from the picture, that means they're outside the wall. What we need to do is make them think that there's something going on from inside the base. We plant the bombs on the entrance to the base, we blow up the base, blow it up, walk on out of there, fucking with dicks in hand.
Do you have any spells that can create chaos? Make them scared.
You have an entangle spell that would certainly
Yeah,
confuse
but-
them.
I
But
could.
there's probably a better spell you could use.
Yeah. Can't use any of those.
You know, I could just play music at the entrance and just be like,
What if I
You could get
every.
everybody ready for a fight. You could corral them together and get them ready for a fight. Play a little jangle.
inspire courage,
Inspire courage. Get them ready for tomorrow.
get them ready, and then boom!
Yeah!
Ah, yeah.
Oh, I like that plan. So we need to get the explosives planted first. I'll go to the camps so that I don't want to be inside the walls because then it's going to be hard for me to escape. But if I'm inside the camps, I can rally them all to the, at least most of them, to the camp epicenter, and fucking plant the bombs, and then on my exit, we need to somehow light them. Someone needs to get them lit.
So are we blowing up the camp or the training ground?
I would just say the camps, that's where they already all are, dude. If we try to bring them somewhere else, it's going to be harder.
No, because a third of them are in the camps.
Yes.
So that's the other 2/3 are in the.
Oh, okay. I thought he said most of them were in the camps. Okay, never mind.
So at least 100 of them are in the camps. There may be more. But there are also some inside of the garrison.
But they're the easiest.
Because they're outside the wall.
You're holding down your mouse.
Sure. Alright. Yeah, we should probably just try to get everyone outside and then upload them out. Sounds good to me.
Kaladin, what do you think? You've been staring off into the distance there.
I mean, I just don't think I do a lot. Like,
I'm asking you to weigh in on their plan.
sounds fine.
No, you said I didn't think it would do a lot. What do you?
No, I mean, I don't think I can do a lot. I don't think I can
okay.
do a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
So, how would you like to execute this plan?
I say boat moves to the you gotta be inside the camp. Rally everyone there. Or maybe just cause a chain reaction and get the people in the camps to go tell everyone else inside to come out for a brawl or something. And then
Try to get them all to the camps. Okay.
Yeah. But before we do that, we place some dynamite inside an abandoned tent or under the ground or something.
So, do I use my bardic skills and magic to get them to come to the camp? Is that what you think? Because there's no really other way I'm going to get them all drawn into one area.
You could do a speech about wanting to train and see who train for glory or something.
Okay, well, I think we'll wait until after we see them eat their dinner, so that they'll be like, relaxed, and then I'll go down to start playing my music.
Okay.
And then what we could do, because I'm thinking about how we're gonna light the dynamite. So like you light it and run away, or he lights it and throws it in, but you're still there because they're still there.
You have a spool of fuse.
But they're gonna see a 10-foot long, fuse. Going.
So I need to make an exit. I need to have an exit strategy, and then send a message to whoever's going to throw the dynamite in. Okay.
Wait, are they dynamite?
Well, that's what the best course of action is, because if we plant the dynamite, they're going to find it. So we need to. I'm not going to be able to plant the dynamite and get them all into one area at the same time.
Suicide bomber.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so
Put it on the dog!
Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. I haven't heard from that dog in 2 fucking sessions. We're putting it on that dog.
Nope, I'm putting it on the dog. It's my only way of dealing damage.
It is
Excellent.
not your only way of dealing damage.
You
I was
haven't
right.
dealt damage with that dog in 2 sessions. You've been neglecting to feed it.
I've been here in one!
I'm actually surprised it hasn't just fucking offed itself already. With you not feeding it.
He's a loyal companion for some reason. He's a dog, he doesn't know any better.
It's a dog, you can find food in his own.
He eats goblin corpses.
Yeah, there's plenty of those lying around.
God.
I got an idea. You remember session 1? Or 0, sorry?
No.
What about session 0?
Do you remember how I lost my loot? That's exactly what I'm gonna do for my exit strategy.
Wait, how do you lose your loot? How do you lose this loot?
I smashed it. Like, you know, like Guitar Man style, like smashed it over the stage. I'm not planning on destroying the harp, but I'm like planning on causing some kind of scene like that that gets me like moved, but they all stay in that area.
Sounds good.
Alright.
But whoever's doing the dynamite, it's gotta fucking have at it real fast because they're gonna fuck off as soon as he fucks off.
Maybe not. I don't know. If he gets them invigorated for long enough, with enough of a cause, then they might.
It will take time for them to start congregating towards your location. You'll have to keep them entertained for a while.
Okay.
Do you have songs prepared?
Negative.
You may start thinking about some songs and some words to say to them.
When you say songs, do I actively have to play them?
I want you to have something prepared to say to the men. If you just say, I want to roll, it's going to be very difficult. But if you say, I'm going to talk to them about how... I'll give you one for free. Talk to them about how Mason valiantly vanquished hungry Horus and expertly assassinated him, things like that. I want you to have things to say.
So you want me to be like fucking King Arthur standing at the front of the line and
Yeah.
preaching to the men?
Yes. If you have things to say, it'll make your life a hell of a lot easier.
Just in D&D.
Instead of being just like, okay, I'm gonna roll to bard them. Okay, you fail your roll. They all disperse.
Okay.
Maybe Kaladin has some glory stories he could share.
Calvin.
That's like your whole thing.
Has no glory stories. He got wrecked when he was a teenager, and he hasn't yet to prove his worth.
Oh, talk about our victorious glory, or our glorious victory against the perceived intruders. We don't need to describe exactly what the intruders were, just that they were the assailants, or that we were the instigators of the incident, just that we were victorious in the battle and that it was glorious.
What?
What battle?
The orcs.
Ah, that's just a bad memory.
We were highly outnumbered. We had no hopes, and somehow we prevailed.
That
Just
is
for
a story. You can tell it. However, I do not believe it is applicable to these men.
And so, if we outnumbered, prevailed, them outnumbering them can obviously win.
Tell the story of the Battle of Thermopylae, but in terms of D&D. It'll work, I promise.
Okay, well, I have the. Do I have the dynamite, or who has the dynamite?
I thought you put it in the bag of holding.
Is it dynamite?
I mean, it would make sense for you to not have it because you're going to be the one preaching.
Okay, well, who wants to throw it?
What kind of ability does throwing this dynamite have? Is it a strength to make sure it goes where you want it? Is it dexterity to make sure you get the right flick of the wrist? Is it an accuracy if you're inaccurate with ranged weapons? Like what kind of proficiency is required?
You just throw it. And then we'll say it's a d20. And sure, we'll add your dexterity modifier.
Okay, then yeah, we can. I can throw the dynamite. Or we could have Kaladin have his strength. This way, I'm free to be very, sneaky, spooky. While Zax has them all entertained.
How close do I have to be? There aren't any watchtowers, are there?
There are ramparts where there are guards posted at every entrance.
Yeah. So I don't.
But if he lets you have a strength bonus onto it, then that overwhelming strength is just throwing.
No, I'm thinking more in terms of stealth. Like I could move up at the end to throw it. I guess. Like if it has a 10-second timer, I think I would be okay with that. But I would need to sneak up, and they would probably see me, especially once I throw something. Over their head.
Okay. So, how are you going to execute this?
Huh?
What are you guys doing?
Well,
You
I'll go down
planned it
first.
out. So, yeah, okay, you planned it out, so what do you got? You're going down first.
Yeah. And I'll try to take some kind of ground where I can be seen by everybody.
Okay, so we'll say you come in from the north side towards the camps.
Correct.
Got it. Okay. So you start walking towards the camps, and you see most of the people have finished their dinner. It's getting late. Sun is about to set. And people just look at you and nod. Looks like you're blending in just fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to, like I said, I'm gonna try to assume some position that's somewhere higher up, and somewhere that I can see everybody and they can see me.
Okay, it looks like there's a small mound to the east near the entrance that nobody has put their camp on. It's a small mound.
Okay. I'll stand up there and I'll start playing my harp I'll try to play it loud enough that the people inside of the garrison will be able to hear me as well.
Please
And
roll.
I was gonna yell "Come all, come see, come all."
Okay. So as you start
Okay.
playing...
While he's doing that, I would like to add 12.5 centimeters to.
How many inches is that?
5.
5. Okay. So you had 5 seconds of fuse. Got it.
Yeah.
So it's at 10 seconds. Okay. Bojangles, can you roll for me? I need a performance check.
$16.
Alright, good enough. So you go ahead and start playing your lute. People start listening in.
Harp.
Harp. People start listening in. I'm like,
I'm gonna use my feat of inspiring courage. I want them all to not yet. Like I don't want them to, because my speech is gonna come after this. But I want them all to start feeling the vibe and start getting encouraged.
we'll just say you channel your inspire courage, so as more and more people will become inspired. Does that sound all right? Because if you use it now, you just use it on the people directly in front of you.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Okay. So we'll just say you channel it for now. And as more and more people, they're kind of drawn. They're like, this peacock guy is kind of... Who is this guy? I've never seen him before. So what are you saying to them?
I am not saying anything yet. I'm just playing the harp. I'm not going to say anything until there's enough people.
Okay.
So how large is my crowd?
$33.
Yeah, that's not even close to what I'm looking for. I'm gonna say, bring everybody to the square. Bring everyone that's available. You're all done at your dinner. This is time to hear what I have to say.
One of the men in the crowd says, "Well, who are you?" What do you have to say?
Kevin.
Kevin? Okay, Kevin. What do you have to say?
I'm not wasting my breath until there's enough people here.
I'm not sure that's how it works, my dude.
What's going on with your hair, Peter?
Nothing.
Something.
No, it's preposterous. I'd say, okay.
You can repeat your words, by the way, to the new people.
Yeah. I just tell the story about what's his name? Mason against.
We have a big battle coming up with the goblins. We're about to embark on a great campaign, one that will last many generations. These goblins, they've terrorized our homeland for many generations as well. Our own Lord Major Nelson, himself valiantly defeated hungry Horus. We must now, in his honor, defeat the goblins.
Seems like a good idea. Alright. Sure, we'll sit down and listen. Hey, go grab Henry for me! He yells back and he's trying to get a couple more people to join you. It looks like... Go ahead and roll... Is that a diplomacy? I feel like it might be a diplomacy for me. Yeah, let's go with the diplomacy. Sweet. Okay. So you make an impassioned speech about the impending battle, and it really gathers attention. You get about 64 more people to show up.
So like 90 something in total.
There's lots of yelling outside. I'm gonna close my door. Jesus, dude, there were like 2 people fucking fighting outside my house. Okay, sorry. You get 64 more people to show up, and they're gathering around you in a like a half circle.
Okay. So like the camp facing my front and them facing my front?
Yeah,
And then,
wherever
like
you're.
woods to my back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you
So I'm
are
gonna
in the camp right now. You are deep
Yeah.
within the camp.
Okay. So I'm gonna continue playing. You're like, so you guys enjoying the concert?
I thought you were singing to them. You're preaching to them.
Well, it's a mixture of both.
Okay, you
Because
just
now I'm gonna use my feat of Inspire Courage.
okay. Okay. So you don't really talk to anybody in particular, and it seems like most of the people are enjoying themselves. It's a rather peaceful concert. They're a little anxious. They're looking for, something a little more exciting. They're getting ready for combat, so.
I'm gonna say to them all, how many goblins will die? How many of you is it gonna take to get rid of them? We have sent 300 men. 300 of the best we have.
So when you say, how many goblins will die, a couple of them look at you and they're like, what do you mean?
Answer it for yourself. All the goblins will die.
A couple of them look back and forth and are like, all of them? Okay.
Yes, we are annihilating the goblins. It is over.
This guy's right. We should get rid of all of those stupid goblins.
Right? So I ask you again, how many goblins will die?
A few more of them chant out, all of them.
That's not enough. How many of them will die?
All of them.
Again, how many?
The entire crowd. All of them.
I send my message. Light the fuse now.
Let's go kill them right now.
Yeah, let's go! I dash. I run straight for the fucking woods.
We'll follow him. He's our leader. Let's follow him to the goblins.
Shit. Thanks for something. You gonna throw the
Tyler, if you are throwing it, as far as I know, you haven't moved an inch, and you are still with Kaladin and Revoltor in the woods.
I thought we were at the edge of the woods. That's why I hadn't moved. I thought we were inconspicuously able to see and just not be seen. But
You are at least 200 feet away.
that is not what I knew. That is not what I thought. I thought we were on the edge of the woods so that we couldn't be seen, but we could see what's going on. And
Right, the edge of the woods. The camp is 200. He's 100 meters into the camp. You would need to venture into the camp to throw it.
So basically what you're saying is we've now fucked up. I have all these men chasing me, and...
Well, you can lead them to us.
Yeah, you can lead him to him, plant the bombs in the forest.
Okay, new message. Plant the bombs on the road towards the goblin camp. I'm bringing them to us now, and initiate defense mode. They are going to be at the goblin camp.
Not at the goblin camp, but at the edge of the forest.
No, I mean our goblin camp. I'm bringing them straight there.
You might be able to turn around and say, hold up, the camp is this way.
I turn around and I say, men, do you want to kill the goblins?
Yeah! Murder goblins!
Follow me, my friends. We will murder These scum.
No superior officer has like tried to step in and like stop this so they can actually.
Well, this whole uprising of their whole army.
He inspired courage. They're ready to go.
So, new message. Plant the bombs on the road towards the goblin camp.
So, everybody besides Bojangles, please roll a spot check.
Oh boy, I get to do, what is it, level 8? Or not 8. Oh yeah, it's 7. It's close. Pelor, please. 22, that's nice.
19.
Okay, so Dravaltor and Jorge, you notice that there is a man in shiny armor standing on top of the wizard tower looking down at what's going on before him.
Do we see who it is, or is it just...
You can presume it's Mason.
Would Mason know it's me because of the obvious harp and the black man and
He's
armor?
never seen you use the harp before.
So you chose to use the word presume. Did you mean presume or did you mean assume? There is a difference.
It doesn't matter for this scenario.
Oh, but it does because there is a difference between the words. You said presume. Did you mean presume or did you mean assume?
Why do you do...
Presume means that there is a higher level of confidence that you are correct, whereas assume is just an estimated guess.
For this level of detail, it does not matter. Please make do with what I said.
Okay, then I will assume that you meant to say presume.
It doesn't matter. Bojangles, where do you take them?
I'm
You are
leading them towards the road to walk them straight to the goblin camp that we are.
So you're heading. Okay, so you're heading to the road to the south, right?
Correct.
Towards the
Alright.
pink paddy field. Yeah, cool.
So how long would it take us to get in front of him?
He's taken the long way around the right side. You guys are further on the left. You could get there faster if you just walked quickly.
Plus, me and
How? Basically, we want to. I want to set off the explosives so that they're all going off as they're walking over them.
Okay. How about you walk there first before and plant the explosives before?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. But I want to know how much fuse. Like, can I do some quick mental math on how long it takes them to walk and how long it takes me to walk, and then how long it's going to be before they get there, and then.
You don't know that information because you don't know how long it's going to take them.
just by the time we spot them in the trees, we can, like,
Yeah,
use them or something.
go down there and take a look. Get more
Okay.
information, then you'll figure it out.
Okay, well, we'll go to the path that we know they're going to be heading on.
Yeah. We could run there and Kaladin could sprint since we're going fast.
Okay.
I'm
So you guys, we'll just say you jog, right? You just jog there. That's fine. Okay. And so you guys go ahead and jog. They go down around the southern portion of the thing, and they start walking towards the trail. Then you guys notice that there is one more shiny guy running towards the militia, we'll say, the mob.
We can roll spot check to find out who it is.
Can I send a message to Travoltor? Entanglement. Entanglement. Shiny guy. Entanglement.
I wouldn't know who it is before I, like, cover them in vines. Can I roll a spot check to find out who it is?
You can roll a spot check to figure out who it is.
Why? It's a 13.
You know it's a shiny guy in armor. He looks to be Indian.
That's different.
What do you mean that's different? They're all fucking Indians. We're in fucking Southeast Asia. It's monsoon season. What do you mean? It's the theme of the campaign.
I've got the IQ of a mon. Okay. That's not different.
Are you sure you would like to entangle that one guy, or would you like to entangle the entire group of mob? You can do either. Either way's fine. I'm just letting you know that both are an option.
I did not know that he could just do it on the whole entire army. Yeah.
That is a
Yeah,
Change
right.
message. A whole army, please.
Where are you getting all of these messages?
We want them stuck so that like but they need to be within range for the dynamite.
Yeah, are they?
They are not within range. It will take another 7 minutes for them to get within range.
Okay,
Then let's just wait that time. They're not going to attack me while I'm leading them towards the goblin camp.
Yeah.
Okay. The guy will reach you in 5.
Okay, let's wait 4 minutes.
How far away is he?
We will say he's 250 feet. No. He's still at the camp because you guys were just coming out of the road. Say he's like 400 feet and he's running to you guys.
He's 400 feet away from Jorge.
If it's the same guy.
Not from Jorge, from Bojangles.
You know, I'm asking from Jorge. Because Jorge's seen him in the spot check.
Fuck, I don't know. 600?
Okay. I was gonna throw a throwing knife at him, but 600 is way not within the range.
No, you are further down the path. It goes, you guys, Jorge, Dravaltor, Kaladin, mob with Bojangles, guy back at the camp running up to you guys.
Well, he was running really fast. Okay.
Like, he's trying to stop the army from attacking.
Ah, scum. Alright. I'm just intaking on him then, actually. Would the army notice if he was entangled?
They might see something, yeah. Like a whole shit ton of vines just start sprouting out of the ground.
I'm going to start running. I'm going to tell the men, we're going to run to the goblin camp. We're going to get there faster. I want to get there before morning.
Charge!
I want to hit them while their pants are down. Let's go, guys!
Roll a diplomacy for me.
Oh no.
I know
Please.
you've got this. Sweet, cool. You happen to yell the word charge, and everyone hears the word charge, and they start charging.
Okay, I need to light that fuse a bit faster than expected.
Yeah.
So everyone's just running. They will reach you within like 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm going to start running like as fast as I can towards like the tree line. I'm going to try to get into the trees away from them.
So how it works is this. There's this road here. You got Dravaltor and Kaladin here and like Jorge down here, and here's the road. You're gonna be coming straight through this road. And then over here is the pink flower patch, and here's the southward road to the actual camp. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So is what you're trying to get at is there's like a place of elevation that they're throwing the dynamite down onto us on?
No, it's a flat plane.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. You said they're 2 minutes. Are we at the road yet?
Oh yeah, you've been at the road waiting.
Oh, okay. Okay. And there is about. Could they see me if I'm on the road?
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Okay, so we're in the trees then, because if we're on the road, they can see us. So we're in the trees near the road. Okay. Words matter. Okay, so we have 3 things. I would like to make it so that they all have an additional 12.5 centimeters of length for the fuse, making it so they all have a 10.
Just tell me how many seconds you want.
Okay. 10 seconds on each.
Got it. 10 seconds. That's fine.
Okay. I give one to Gibraltar. I give one to Kaladin. I have, okay, I take the lighter that Braun gave us, or Brain gave us, and I light my candle that I have.
Okay.
Your candle?
Yes, I have a candle. A red candle, if you want to know the color. And I have,
Thank you.
It is sundown. Mind
Sorry.
would they really be able to see one dim little tiny candle in the
You can
bushes?
see a cigarette from a mile away.
That doesn't seem very realistic.
You can see a cigarette from a long distance away in pitch black.
It's not pitch black. You just said that.
Right, it is sundown. I'm just saying, be careful.
It's orange. The sun sets orange. Everything is orange.
I'm just letting you know, be careful.
Okay. Does anybody else have some sort of? Do we have another flint and steel or something way of making fire?
I'm sure Kaladin does.
Yeah, I have flint and steel.
Okay. So we're gonna give the lighter to Gibraltar. You're gonna have one stick of dynamite. He's gonna have a stick of dynamite. I'll have a stick of dynamite. He has the lighter to light his. I have a candle to light mine. You have your flint and steel to light yours.
I could just use flame.
But we'll throw it when
You could
when
just
it's
produce.
appropriate.
Huh?
Is that a level 0?
That's level 1.
Did you allocate that spell this morning?
What do you mean?
You have to allocate your spells every morning. As far as I remember, you've only allocated Entangle and Cure Light Wounds.
Whoops.
Okay. Next.
Am I aware of Gibraltar having his entangle spell?
He hasn't cast it today.
Hey, Druid, what kind of spells can you cast there, bud?
I can cast one that ties everyone in vines.
Okay, well that sounds like a really good idea. When we're going to throw the dynamite this way, we have less chance to miss.
I thought that as well.
And so that the boat can run away.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's our plan.
All right. So you guys are still charging. We will say that you guys are now in range. The group of enemies is now in range. Honestly, though, Gibraltar, your range of your entangle is 40 feet plus 80. So it's 480 feet. That's how far you can cast it.
What?
But the area of effect is 40 feet.
Okay. That's not bad, actually. I'll cast it on the front, and then Bojangles can run away. And as they're wondering what's going on, they explode.
Got it. So, you guys are here. The enemies have crossed right here.
Yep.
So you cast Entangle.
I do.
You cast
Alright,
Entangle. Okay. So as you cast Entangle, 40% of them are all entangled. And then the rest of them are like, what the hell's going on? What happened? And they're trying to cut the rest of them out.
Alright, let's do it done. for I can't speak. Whatever.
While they're,
D20.
we're gonna yell to the rest of the army that we're like, defensive positions, raise shields, halt. They're being attacked by the goblins.
Alright.
Okay.
So the
And then, as they're all being confused and not noticing me now, I'm gonna run and start booking it into the darkness.
And we're gonna like plop, 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 like in a line the dynamite. We want to throw it.
Is that what everybody does?
Oh, I want to throw mine in the middle, and I'll turn to my left and I'll turn to my right. Travolta, throw yours at the front. Kaladin, throw yours at the back.
D20 plus.
Yeah, sounds fine. So I'll throw mine at the middle so it lands when they're. Yeah.
Once I get far enough away, I want to turn around so I can see the carnage that is about to unfold here.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Oh, I'm a cool guy.
Alright, if you guys are all throwing it, go ahead and roll.
D20 plus dex.
Just don't roll a 1 and hit me.
Yep.
That was like the
How long was the fuse?
It's 10
10
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah. Can
Okay.
can someone just kick it? Just kick it to my spoon.
Don't kick it. Everybody needs to roll. Everybody roll.
Telekinesis.
It weighs 1
Mage
kilo. How long? How big? How much weight is 1 kilo in pounds?
One or what are you asking? 1 kilogram is 2.5 pounds.
Okay, you can
Like 2.3
telekinesis it.
pounds.
Kaladin, please roll a d20
D20?
plus your dex modifier.
This is my last spell of the day, but I want to use it.
Ouch.
Jesus. So, Jorge, you are the only one who succeeds in throwing your dynamite. And yours was at the front.
Center.
His was at the center. So you throw it dead center into the army. 1 second has passed. It takes you 1 second to pick up the dynamite and throw it again. You get another chance. It's a 10-second fuse. You can just pick it up and throw it.
Alright.
So the other two, they throw it like 2 feet in front of them. And Travoltor, yours, when you throw it on the ground, the fuse goes out. So you have to reignite the fuse.
Alright.
I'll ask Kaladin quickly. Would you like me to throw yours?
What?
Actually, doesn't matter. I'll throw it.
I
just
can't
don't
hear
get it.
anything you're saying.
I will do the throwing myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll. Travoltor, roll.
Okay. Remember when we tried to get a bad rolls on?
Alright, Travoltor, so you go ahead and throw it, and you throw it about 20 feet in front of you, and it doesn't reach near the mob.
Mage hand. I would like to place this at the back of the army.
No,
Boom.
front.
Front, sorry.
Okay.
Boom.
And Kaladin, yours is just a little short, but you make it most of the way. It's fine. You mage hand it?
Correct. This is my last spell of the day, you guys.
Okay. So you can mage hand it. Where are you placing it?
The front of the army.
The front of the army. That's fine. You place it there.
Not directly at the front, but deep enough in that it's still going to be, the full range of effect is going to be hitting people.
Start running.
Oh, I'm booking it.
All right. And then 1 second passes. People are still trapped, screaming, trying to get out of this forest, trying to get out of these vines that are trapping them. 2 seconds pass. Soldiers are cutting off parts of the limbs of the vines so they can free their friends and their allies. 3 seconds pass. 4 seconds pass. Explosions. You hear one explosion go off. Screams of terrified soldiers and ripped limbs. People are flying. Another explosion. Then another one goes off, all in sequence. Body parts, decapitated people. It's awful. It's a bloody, awful mess.
You mean it's amazing and glorious and wonderful?
Out of the 100 people who finally, out of the 100 people, only 28 of them survived. It was an awful massacre. The man who was chasing after them, he stops running and he falls to his knees, arms laying by his side. You have done an awful thing today.
Are we the bad guys?
Okay, and we go back together as a party back to the Goblin Camp.
That's terrible. That was
great. That was great. That was perfect. That was awesome.
I mean, yeah.
Washroom break.
But we slaughtered.
Break.
Are we the bad guys in this? I feel like that might be a possibility.
That kind of felt like we were a little bit.
Yeah.
There are no good guys. Can't divorce that. You know?
Oh no, I almost forgot how much Chrome eats my RAM. I'm gonna grab some pizza.
Huh? Well, that went well.
Yeah, one second. I gotta grab some napkins.
Well,
I mean, there was some nuance to that situation, but I'm not sure. I don't feel
I
like
feel like
they
I could have gotten more men into that mass.
Oh, there's that.
you probably could have. But you only had one story. And then you booked it.
Oh well, we did a lot of damage.
Still, yeah, it's about a third to a quarter of his.
Should at least deter him from attacking for a couple days.
Might. He might
That-
do this.
Yeah. He might become spiteful and just fucking go right now. So, are we back at the goblin camp? Or are we traveling there? Or are we still...
You're traveling there right now. Would you like to talk about the experience of murdering, 70 people?
Good job, guys. I'll try and give everyone a high five. Job well done.
We slaughtered hundreds, or
I must say, it felt awesome to be at the head of that army. Just have all those guys follow me. I could have just fucking led them right to the goblin camp.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even know who I was. I was just some black guy in some shiny armor that had some good words to say.
Mm-hmm.
Your mic's on.
Like, what do you even?
Stuck. So you look around. It's got a green. Left click and then click it and then left. Alright, sorry. Fuck.
Okay, so you guys safely make your way back to the goblin camp.
What the fuck is wrong?
Yeah.
Mouse is fucked.
alright.
Your mouse is fucked.
Well, it could have something to do with the fact that we're trying to run fucking. Of note.
So you're back at the goblin camp.
Alright.
I run to June Bell.
You run inside the town hall.
June Bell.
What?
We did it. We killed 70 of their men.
What?
Yes.
How?
Explosions. Brain.
Excellent!
There was a group effort. It wasn't just one.
She says excellent, but her face says otherwise. She's a little concerned.
I walk
I can tell from your face you don't mean what you say. Speak your truth.
There was so much blood.
I probably knew most of those people.
Well, just consider them that you don't know them anymore. There wouldn't be much left to know. Let's just put it that way.
Oh my god.
It was kind of awesome, actually.
Why?
It was beautiful. It was wonderful. It was amazing. It was It was an extravagant display of superior tactics.
Technically, you could call it a rapid, unscheduled euthanization.
You cut out.
Euthanasia was the word that cut out.
Mm-hmm. She's
All,
just.
all while Mason had to watch his own men die.
This is only gonna like bite us in the ass.
I will tell you this: the man who was running was not Mason.
Yeah, he was up on top of the tower watching.
Wait, then who is that man?
You didn't figure it out.
We're certain that it was a man.
You're certain it was a man.
My money's on Henry.
Edway's come to see us. It's a reference.
Huh. So, June Bell, what do we do now? I have a feeling they might immediately attempt to retaliate, or it will take them several days in order to regather, depending on Mason's strategy and if he's able to suppress his emotions in order to achieve a superior or better battle strategy.
I doubt he'll attack that quickly. He seems to.
Or he might think, if he's actually smart and wise, he might think that we'll think that because of this he's not going to right away. But because he might think that we think that he won't, then he will. How deep is this meta? How deep is the meta?
What are you on, man?
Yeah, either way, it doesn't change the battle.
I'm on the meta. I am on the meta. I am the meta.
Stop thinking about the meta, because your meta's wrong. Your meta ruins the game. Don't think about the meta, just think about the story.
Oh, I'm not thinking about like the meta of I mean psychology meta is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, enough of that. Please.
My character is a 17 intelligence. He is very intelligent.
Yeah, he can be smart. Overthinking things isn't smart.
Considering all possibilities is smart though.
That's still
Because not possibility, like if you consider all possibilities, you add a bunch of really complex ones to the equation that Occam's razor just obliterates. It's smarter to use Occam's razor liberally and think through the more likely possibilities and think those through thoroughly.
Okay, June Bell, what do you think that we should do? Because you are a very smart NPC with battle knowledge.
We should get ready for a fight.
Exactly what I was thinking.
not a tactician, she's a warrior. Though she does have insight on Mason, so that's...
She's not a tactician, she is a warrior.
I don't know. I feel like he won't attack because he is smart enough to realize, he's not outnumbered, but it wouldn't go well for him.
Are you sure?
Am I sure about him not being outnumbered? Or not going
How do
well
you
for
know?
him?
How do you know it would not go well for him?
What do you know about the? What do we know about the goblin numbers so far? Like on our side?
There are a lot of peasants.
Well, even with the...
You have a peasant army of, say, 350 goblins. So out of those 350, I would say you have the stragglers from Zogos' army, who are warriors, battle-trained mages, and then you'd have 150 of them who are actual soldiers.
That's funny.
When it comes to
The stragglers plus the actual warriors, that I'd say maybe 200. And 200 versus 200, while Mason's army is more trained, it still wouldn't go well, especially with even the peasant. I'd say he might have an equal match, and even if he didn't, he'd lose most of his army.
So June Bell says, we should ready the men.
Alright.
Let's ready the men.
She goes up and rings the town bell. Ding, ding, ding. And you start to see people gathering outside of the town hall. She goes down and tells Braun and Brain to start gathering different sections of the men, and she will command Zogos' section of the army.
June Bell, where do you want us?
I want you... Let's see, we have 2 archers, you have a crossbow, you have a short bow, and 2 fighters. Let's send you... Well, hell, do you want to come with me?
Sure.
Alright.
Can't go wrong. 1 second, I need to grab something. And I run up into the room with where Jackson is and grab that bucket of shit.
Got it.
While I'm up there, I'll tell Jackson. So you're probably pretty glad that you're here and not back with your camp because we just killed like 70 of them. Bye, good talk, see you later.
You did what?
Bye, good talk, see you later.
Fucking hell, man.
Why are you antagonizing him?
Because he's an evil person.
You're evil people!
It was evil. That was pretty evil. It was awesome, but it was evil.
No, they were our opponents in battle and we slaughtered them.
That was evil.
They were
Yeah,
our
we
opponents.
slaughtered them and commit multiple war crimes, probably.
That was evil. They are lawful good. That was evil.
Me pulling them all into the explosives probably wasn't the best moral decision, but oh well. Who cares? Job's done.
Out of character, player
I lied.
DM, was there an opportunity to settle this without conflict? I don't think so, and if there was a very slim rule chance, so I think
There
this
was. It was way back before it started at session 1 and 2. You had the opportunity at session 1 and 2, and it got thrown away. It's alright.
So we're with June Bell. I have the bucket of shit. I asked June Bell, so what's the plan here? Are we going are we digging in the trenches or?
We're digging in the trenches.
Okay. I would like to find somewhere to hide that I want to throw the bucket of shit onto them.
Get rid of that, she says.
No.
Stop playing around.
I'm not playing around. I am very intelligent. I have a plan for it.
I am very intelligent.
People who normally say they're intelligent aren't that smart.
I make a rule.
For what?
Diploma.
You roll a diplomacy. Okay, go roll a diplomacy. Why are you rolling a diplomacy? What do you say on your diplomacy?
I say, Jinvel, I really do have a plan for this, and it will give us maybe not an amazing advantage, but an advantage worth having.
What's your plan?
Throwing it on them to disorient them.
And you'll hit
And-
what? 1 or 2 people?
It'll disorient them. They'll become nauseous. They'll like retch in their suits and their armor. They'll be covered in vomit, making everybody else around them vomit because they're watching them. Their
You're gonna
comrades
hit
vomit in
1
their
or
own
2
way.
people with that bucket. 1 or 2 people.
1 or 2 is better than 0.
You do not convince her in any way, shape, or form.
I hold firm with the bucket.
Okay. I feel like you're just gonna be a hindrance. I will send you 3 of these mages. These mages will protect your sorry ass for when you get slaughtered by Mason's army. Throwing a
Wonderful.
bucket. Go protect the northern gate.
Okay.
Okay.
So when I get there, I want to hide. I want to find somewhere like high on a tree that's near the path or something like that that's within range of the ship bucket.
Okay. You find a tree, it's on the outside of the gate,
Okay.
that you can climb up and then drop the shit down upon.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds like a good. Yeah.
So would you like to roll a climb check up the tree?
Okay. Is it strength or dex? Can I be dexterous climbing?
It's
I
a
want.
strength check.
Well,
Are you
I'm-
carrying
because-
the bucket?
Yeah, because I'm dexterous.
It's a strength check.
The bucket.
It's a
weighs nothing.
strength check.
Bucket weighs nothing.
Climb is strength. Oh.
Please make the ship fall on.
I was gonna say, does he drop the ship and fall on it?
So, you have the shit, you have the poop in one arm, right? On your weak arm? So your
What?
strong arm is climbing, right?
You're cut out.
God dang it, right. So your strong arm is climbing, your weak arm is holding the poop, okay?
Okay.
So as you try to pull yourself up, you're able to pull sort of, kind of, not really, and then no, you let go. And you drop the shit bucket on the ground.
Is the ship bucket still intact?
It falls over. You've lost 3/4 of the poop.
No.
Yes.
That wasn't that bad of a roll. It was a 7. It was above.
I'm
5.
sorry, you lose 1/4. That's what I meant to say. 1/4. You will lose a quarter.
Okay. Okay. I try again.
Roll. This
Yeah.
time, you drop all of it and it all goes all over yourself.
Oh, okay. So it's all over me. Because if it did go all over me, I was gonna say I fucking smeared all over myself.
Why?
Fine, you're covered in shit.
Okay, now I'd like to climb the tree. I wipe my hands off on the grass so my hands are clean of the
You're
shit.
unable to climb the tree.
How?
You've already tried 2 times. The tree is too slippery.
No, I've tried twice while holding a bucket of shit. I haven't tried unencumbered.
Your hands are greasy with poo.
I wiped it off on the grass.
it's still greasy with poo because you're covered in it. It goes onto your hands. You cannot climb the tree.
Okay. I would like to piss on my hands to wash off the
You
shit.
cannot climb the tree. And no.
You're acting more like a middle schooler than I am. I'm only 1 year away from it. Technically 2, but... I'm gonna piss on my hand to get the shit off.
Roll a listen check.
Who?
Everybody, roll a listen check.
I can't have anything nice. Listen. That was blended, man.
Bojangles, Andrew,
No, I already rolled. They're all sub 11.
Okay. We hear the birds chirping, and then they suddenly stop.
Okay.
I want to climb the tree.
The tree is too greasy. You cannot climb it. I'm sorry.
There's another tree. I want to climb it. It's a forest.
Okay. There isn't another tree right next to the trail. You would have to walk up the trail to the next tree.
Of course.
Well,
I run back to the camp. Back to the wizards. Save me, for I am an idiot. An imbecile of imaginable proportions.
Can I cast create water?
My incompetence
Yes,
outlevels
you can
anything
cast
you have
create
ever
water on
seen
top
or
of
tales
them.
of previously.
Okay, I'm gonna cast create water. It's a level 0 spell, and I have 4 of those, so I'm just gonna make it so you're not covered in literal shit.
What did he cast on me?
You are now doused in a torrent of water, washing away some of the fecal matter.
What did he cast on me? Do I have a
Create
chance
water.
to create water? Can I object?
No,
No.
you have absolutely no say in this. He just casted it. So, you're still covered in some feces. One of the mages up top of the makeshift palisade that they've created, or rampart rather, says, "I see the enemy." And then you guys all look over and you're like, "Oh, the army has arrived."
Fuck me.
Kill them. I say to the mage. I go up
I'm
to
not
here.
taking. I'm not
go up-
taking orders from an idiot.
I go up to him, right in his ear, in Goblin, and I just chant, magic missile, magic missile, magic missile, magic missile.
They push you off of the rampart, or at least they attempt to. Go ahead and roll a balance check for me.
What they create?
And what would that be?
Dex, or your balance.
What do you mean, or my balance?
It's a skill. I think it's a skill.
Oh yeah, it is. It's just D20 plus 2.
Yeah. B. Ugh. So, he pushes you off of the rampart and you fall to the ground. He's like, "You smell awful. Get away from me."
I just lay there, pretending it hurt more than it did.
Poor Kaladin. He's just waiting for combat.
What the fuck is this?
So, you see the enemy, and they are marching in a column straight at you. There's at least 250 of them.
Nice. Alright.
Seems like some of the wounded are with them as well. They are just filled with a vengeance.
What are even the normal ones?
They stop just out of archery range.
If I'm on the palisades, can they see me in the armor that I was wearing before?
Yes.
Can I just start beckling, laughing at them?
Yes!
Like just pointing and laughing.
Yes, you can
And yelling.
absolutely do that.
Y'all idiots!
I think they just in a rage.
And you yell, you don't think we have those explosives detonated around the camp too, you morons?
Yeah, fucking idiots.
They call your bluff. They start charging. You hear
Shit.
war horns playing.
Fuck.
You see behind you a horde of goblins with spears and another with swords behind the spearmen, all gather around the entrance in order to form a bottleneck so they can't enter the city.
Kaladin, would you like to attend them as well?
Do
Also,
what? I can't hear you.
would you like to go first then? Since, there's a...
Can you, like, say your sentences in a full sentence, like a full string of words? Because anytime you stop talking, it stops catching your mic.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. Never mind. Just asking Kaladin if he wanted to go fight.
Go for it.
Kaladin should stay near the doorway with all the rest of the goblins so he can, not go out and die as a martyr.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
To be
Yeah.
with the goblins.
As they're charging, I'm just gonna continue laughing at them.
Okay.
I like...
It's hilarious to me.
Okay. As you're laughing at them, a small section of archers notices you and starts shooting at you. Take cover.
Go, you fools! I'm a bard, and just run away.
Okay. You
I like
run
the
away.
right there. I want to... The closest soldier. Closest soldier.
You say what to who what?
I like to fire an arrow at the closest soldier.
All right, go ahead and fire an arrow at the horde of people. You
Wait.
shoot an arrow and you miss.
No way. Remember when I had good luck? That was nice.
Jorge, would you like to get up before they make contact with the goblins?
Well, where am I in comparison? How far away from where they are to where they'll make
here's
contact?
the gate, right? Here's the gate. Bojangles is up here on the rampart with the wizards. You're down here on the ground on your ass. Kaladin is over here with the spearmen. And then Dravaltor...
I would like to hide.
I don't think there's a good spot to hide around here. Once they make contact, you'll easily be spotted among the crowds.
If nobody else has, I'm gonna tell all the mages to fire at will upon the enemy.
I rolled a 15 for a hide.
Where are you hiding? Right where you landed?
Like underneath the thing, like up in the shadows, because it's fucking dark. And like I'm
Okay.
wearing a dark cape and.
Okay, that's fine. Junebell rushes up and she gets right next to Kaladin. She notices you and says, "You! Stop hiding in the shadows! Get prepared to fight!"
I'll go behind her
Okay.
and
Howard.
say, I'll go behind her and say, if you wish for me to fight, you must give me a hug.
The fuck?
She ignores you, and she draws her longsword in preparation for the charge. The mages have started firing, and you see one by one people just start falling down and getting trampled by the men behind them. It's a vicious charge. They make contact with the spearmen. Kaladin and everybody roll for initiative.
Ah, shit. Okay. Initiative +2. Yep.
Shit.
Hello. Bless me. Let's go! Let's go!
When did it start? When did we... Drevol... okay, yeah.
So me and Dravoltor both rolled a 22. I
Re-roll
rolled
both
again
of
and got a
them.
23.
Okay, Dravoltor roll again.
Oh no.
And Bojangles, what was yours?
A solid 4, my dude.
Trying my luck.
Okay. All right. Okay, initialization is done. Although it's not called initialization, I am calling it that from now on. Okay, Jorge, you get first shot.
I draw my katana and I swing it.
All right. So as the enemy's charging you, you see a person directly in front of you, eyes right on you, and he's thinking to himself, "Stupid elf," and he's charging at you and he tries to swing at you, but you have the first swing. Go for it. $14. Not quite enough. You go ahead and swing, and you hit his armor, and it glances off. Dravoltor, your turn.
Okay. Is anyone trying to attack me?
Yes, Jorge just attacked them.
No, is anyone trying to attack me? Or do I have to lunge at them?
Weren't you in behind? Behind of the spears?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not a frontline combatant, no.
I'm just gonna ready my bow and shoot in the crowd again.
Got it, go for it.
Hey, that works!
Yeah, you totally hit one of them in the front.
Okay. That's 1d6, okay. That's nice!
So you can hit, you just don't do any damage. What's your strength modifier?
-1.
I don't think you can do 0 damage, so you do 1 damage. You hit a guy in the toe. Alright, so the enemy spears, or the enemy spearmen or whatever, go ahead and charge into the other spearmen, and it's just a mess. About 7 of their dudes make contact with our spearmen, and they die, and another 6 of ours die. Kaladin, go.
From the stairs. I spoke to Goblin.
Nice.
You totally hit one of them right in the front.
Yeah. Good.
Oh. Alright, you go ahead and hit one and scuff up his arm and his armor real bad, but he's still in the game. Bojangles, go for it.
So I'm up on the palisade still, right? Just
Yeah.
kind of down.
Mm-hmm,
Mages are kind of giving me covering fire.
That's right.
Can I notice anybody like a high value target or like anybody of noteworthy value in the army?
Absolutely. You see that one Indian guy again, and he's a lot easier to make out now that he's closer. It's that Kasu guy who fucked up Jorge.
Okay, I'm gonna fire my crossbow directly at him.
Go for it.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. So you shoot wide, but they're all real close together. You actually hit one of them.
Okay. Four.
Okay. So you go ahead and shoot one of them in the ankle. Or not the ankle, just above the shin? Yeah, you shoot one of them in the shin. It hurts him, but it doesn't take a lot of damage.
Hurt.
So Junebell goes ahead and tries leading her men to counterattack, and she successfully pushes the front a little bit forward and closes the bottleneck. She's holding the line pretty well, and she gets another 6 guys of the enemy. Just the whole goblin forces plus Junebell. Jorge, go for it. Okay, go ahead and knock his head off. Oh no, that wasn't a... Ah, okay. But yeah, you totally hit. Solid, okay. Since you and Kaladin were standing right next to each other, right?
I was behind Junebell originally, and then I attacked the one first that was closest. So however that made me from there.
Okay, we'll say you attacked the same guy, because he was the closest one up front. He goes down. You slice him right in two, and he goes down. Good work. Dravaltor,
I'd like to charge at someone with my spear.
you are in the back, away from the front line.
That one in the way. So
If
like one room behind them?
So, it works like this. Think of it vertically. Here's the
Right.
enemy forces up here. Here's
Uh-huh.
the gates, right? This is where the gate is.
Okay.
Front line, right here. Jorge and Kaladin and Junebell.
Yeah.
You're back here with the archers.
Okay. They'll just fight on their own.
Got it.
D20 to hit. 12? No.
There are so many of them, you actually hit one of them.
Alright, I'll roll for damage. 4. It's not bad.
Okay. So you shoot one of them in the forearm. Hurts him. He's alright. Keeps on going. The enemy goes ahead and they try to force a wedge through the right side. They know that the left side seems a little stronger, so they try forcing it on the right side of the front line, or of this bottleneck. And they're starting to like curve around the front line, and there's stragglers trying to get over towards the archers. It's gonna be Kaladin's go.
Alright. Let's check that count again.
Not with a melee. Nope. Next. Bojangles.
Next, please.
I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at the Indian dude again.
Got it.
Fuck, 4.
So you shoot, and it goes wide over the top of all of them.
Perfect. That's exactly where I wanted it. You guys didn't know, but there's a bullseye back there. I was trying to hit it.
There's a bullseye.
Oh, obviously.
So June.
That was it before.
So June Bell's just barely holding the line here, and she actually takes a loss of 6 more people. Then you see that Kasu guy. He's walking up down the center line with the rest of his dudes. He's got like a retainer of like 5 people. They look significantly stronger than like the regular grunts around him. And he's trying to make his way up to the front line. He's not quite reached it, but he's making his way up.
Whose goes it? Mine?
That's right.
I'll throw. How far away from me is he?
A throwing knife? You're on the front line. He's 40 feet away.
Alright, then I just melee attack with my katana the nearest enemy in front of me.
Okay. You hit. Okay. So you go ahead and slice through the next dude's leather gloves, and you tear his armor. Or you tear his arm. It's gonna be Drivaltor.
Alright.
How many level 1 spells do you have?
How many level 1 spells do I have?
How many level 1 spells can you cast per day?
2. So I have 1. I could cast Produce, Flame, or Speak with Endless, or something exactly.
I mean, you only allocated Entangle. I was just thinking you might want to.
What do you mean by allocate though?
So every time you wake up in the morning, you are supposed to say, I'm going to use this spell today, and I'm going to use this spell today.
Alright. Can I cast any level 0 spell though?
You can cast any of those level 0 spells.
Okay. Really? He's right. But, can I,
Just an idea. It was just an idea. I thought it might be a good idea.
I know. I'd like to call the dog to the battle, if I can do that.
Okay, sure. You throw your dog into the mix. He will go after everybody else, though.
Okay, sounds good. I'd also like to, can I still shoot my bow?
Yeah, you can shoot your bow.
Okay. D20. Oh!
You miss.
Okay.
So. Okay. So the enemy successfully gets around the front line, and they're surrounding the front linemen now. You now have infantry, frontline infantry, right next to you, Drivaltor and the archers.
Okay.
Kaladin.
Yeah.
Knock some skulls, man. Knock them back.
So,
Yeah.
let's be fantastic.
Alright.
You go ahead, knock one, slam him right in the side, and as he goes down, you look right in front of you, and there's Kasu.
You Oscars.
Finally get the battle of after.
He's the guy that fucked up Jorge in the beginning.
Yeah, you get the battle of after Jorge. Yeah, it's your place in the fight.
Alright, I lift my hands up and surrender.
You what?
I'm kidding.
I can't hear
What?
you.
I said I lift my hands up and surrender.
Oh, okay. You're kidding. I got you. I got you. Bojangles.
So can I just take a second to reanalyze the battle line, like what's going on?
Absolutely, absolutely. What would you like to know?
I just want to know like what's going on the front line. Like where is are we all like? You said that they were reforming,
So,
like to form a wedge on the left
worked-
side, right?
It worked like this. So here's the gate area, and this is where the front line was, right at the gate. They were able to push in on the right. Yeah, the right side, and because Kaladin and Jorge and Junebell are over here on the left, so Kasu's over here, and he's going to take these guys out. But the rest of the grunts are moving in through here behind your frontline infantry.
Okay, so I'd like to use the free action of speech. Tell the army that the formation right, they're wedging right. We're gonna get into our archers.
Okay, so you do that.
But I would also like to fire my crossbow at that fucking Indian dude again.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Hit him, please.
10. Negative.
So you hit one of the grunts around him. Go ahead and roll.
2.
Yeah, shoot one of his fingers off.
Is it on
That's
his
a
right
shit.
hand?
No, it's on his left.
Fuck.
Specifically his, like, ring finger on his left.
How far away from Kasu am I? He's right in front of me.
Firing range.
Not melee range.
Oh, I would say melee range is a possibility, yes.
Okay.
However, it is
wanna
not
slash-
your turn.
But it was just Bojangles,
It is Bojangles' turn.
and then after him it's me.
No, it is not. It is Junebell's turn.
Oh yeah. I assume that you already did the.
No. The army hears the command from Bojangles with his charismatic voice. And they start to try to reform the line and combat the guys on the right flank. They seem moderately successful. However, they're getting pretty panicked, and they lost about 12 guys.
So far we haven't gotten an update on like how many men that our men have killed of like men, like Nelson's men. Are they starting to run low on men, or what's going on there?
The combat is not going in your favor right now.
Shit.
There are too many men for you to get an exact number.
Okay.
I hope it does not involve more fecal matter.
No, it does not involve shit.
Okay. So, our side loses 12, the enemy loses 8. It is now Dog's turn. Dog, would you like to... You send the dog into the front line, I'm presuming, is that right? Or right in front of you where the archers are getting attacked?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, so you attack the flank. You try to shore up the flank with a dog. Or
Yeah.
a wolf, rather, and go ahead.
Alright, but it should be...
What's your dog's armor class?
14.
14, right?
I haven't updated
That's
it
fine.
recently.
Just go ahead and attack, please.
Okay. D20. 14.
Hit!
Okay.
Oh, no, 14?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Nope, sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. I was thinking your dog's armor class was 14, so you would hit your dog. I have to think of the enemy hitting your dog, so I thought I'm sorry, you miss. Jorge.
Okay. What did June Bell do on her turn? Did she attack Kasu, or did she?
She's trying to... She sees Kasu, but she's engaged with the grunts to the left of him. Kasu is heading towards Kaladin. They're standing about 10 feet apart.
How far away am I?
You're standing behind Junebell.
I'm confused here. So Kasu, Kaladin, Junebell, me?
Yeah, you're right behind Junebell. That's what you said, right?
Okay. So I'll go up and engage in hand-to-hand combat with Kasu.
Okay. You hit!
So that's a 19 for a critic.
You hit!
Okay.
So that's a 3 times 2 for 6.
2 to 6 damage. Alright. So you get a solid, good hit on him. Right in the side. And he's like, ugh, stupid elf, I'll fucking kill you once and for all.
I'll rebuttal back with, if you can muster the might.
Okay. And it is Drivoltor's turn.
Okay, I'd like to... My dog just got attacked by... the,
Nobody.
No, okay, nobody. No, but he tried to attack someone.
Right, and he
I
failed.
will attack the dog, attack the guy that tried to attack my dog.
Nobody attacked your dog.
Or I attacked... I'd like to attack the guy that my dog tried to attack. I can't speak.
Understood. Roll.
Okay. And... Wait, is he close so I can just spear him?
I wouldn't say you could spear him. You can walk up to spear him.
Alright, just do that.
Okay, you walk up and you go ahead and spear him.
Never mind.
You do not hit him. It is the enemy's turn. Alright, so Kasu sees Jorge, and he's looking at Jorge. And he tries to swing, but he goes wide. And he misses you. The forces, in general, because they're surrounding the rest of the front line, even though they're being shored up, they kill another 17 of our dudes. And that one that your dog was attacking, he's actually now attacking the dog. And he hits for 4 damage.
Where's it done?
Kaladin,
Yes.
knock some skulls.
Not skulls.
Who are you hitting? Obviously, nobody.
I've been swinging it.
You wildly swing at the enemy, but there's no one there.
There's no one in front of me. Then I got cleared out. Does the front line move?
The only one who's there is Kasu. Kasu is engaging and holding you
Okay.
guys up, so you can't kill off the
All
rest
right.
of the grunts.
Yeah, Kasu, my bad. You said that before. Yes, I take a swing at Kasu. Looks like it doesn't quite make it this time.
No, not quite. Bojangles.
I'd like to rally the mages when I say that you're gonna be the turning tide in this fight. I want you to aim for the Indian shiny dude standing there in front of Jorge.
Okay.
All fire rain down upon him.
Okay. They're like, you got it. So you see magic missiles go out.
Yes.
And they pelt him with magic missiles. And it doesn't really seem to deter him all that much. They all three of them hit.
I say don't get discouraged. Keep trying.
All right.
And I'm gonna fire my arrow behind my words.
All right, go for it.
Yes. 4.
You shoot one into the palisade right in front of you.
Perfect.
It happens sometimes, you know, in video games. Just
Yeah.
shoot the dirt. Ugh. Textures. All right. Cool. Okay. So, Junebell tries re-rallying the troops, and she goes ahead and pushes in, and she pushes back some of the enemy troops that are currently encircling the rear of the front line. And she and the rest of the people kill off 10 of the enemy.
Nice.
All right, cool. More of the archers pelt, more of the archers do pelt the enemy, and they deal another 6. And it is Dog's turn. Revoltor, roll for your dog's damage.
Yes, sorry. D20.
God, this is a lot to manage.
Yeah. Alright. I think that's a hit.
Your dog totally hits. How much damage does he
Alright.
do?
What? 1d6 plus 1, okay. 6 plus 1. 3 damage. Yay.
So he goes ahead and he scuffs up one of the dude's legs. Hooray!
Yay.
Alright. Jorge.
Sorry, lost my
What?
lost my mouse. I was looking for them.
Okay.
So I'm going back on Kasu.
Got it. You
And
solidly
20
hit
plus
him.
3.
Solid hit. Knock him out of the park, man.
7 times 2 is 14.
Ooh. You slice right into him. And you dig in, but his armor hits it. And it penetrates a little. And you do a massive slice. And he's just bleeding all out through the side. But he's still standing.
As a free action, I'll look over. Kaladin, you know what you need to do.
He's ballooning. Wait, what? I need to take a step back. What's happening?
Jorge got a critical hit and hit Kasu in the side, and now his armor is
Okay.
coated in blood.
Okay, all right.
Druvaltor, please go.
Okay. The guy who my dog just attacked would like to run at him or stab him with my spear gun.
Do
Try
it.
to. Okay. Fuck. No, that hits. I don't think it does.
So he goes ahead. You try to stab him, but he parries your spear to the left side.
Okay.
It is now that spearman's turn, or that dude who you're attacking. He tries
Right.
to carry out his parry and riposte, but he goes wide and misses off to the side.
Okay.
What's your armor class, Jorge?
What? How am I getting attacked? I thought it was dog. My armor class is 18.
No, it's Dravalter's turn. The dog is at the very end.
Oh, okay. So it's Travoltor's turn.
Dravalter's
He
already.
shot me with an arrow?
He didn't
You
shoot
know my
you. It's my turn. What's
Oh,
your
okay.
armor class?
18.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out what's going on because you didn't say. You just asked me what my armor class. I'm like, wait.
All I need to know is what was your armor class. Okay. So he goes ahead and swings. And he hits you dead center in the side. You take 6 damage.
I say, as a free action, I will fucking end you.
All right. He says it's payback for that last one, elf. All right. And the rest of the forces. All right, and yeah, okay. So the rest of the forces keep pressing on. It seems almost like it's a stalemate here. Neither side can really gain an advantage at this point. It is Kaladin's turn.
It's
The leading the attack maneuver. Leading the attack maneuver. So if I hit the attack, then it will then all of my allies who attack Kasu will get +4 to their attack rolls.
Sweet. You nail him down, dude. Roll for damage. Solid. So you cripple him with that attack. Just, right into his legs. He is very injured.
We've done 40 damage to this guy. How is he not dead?
It's not that much for skeletons. A lot of fighters will have like 40 plus health at like level 4 or 5.
Stop trying to meta the game.
I'm not meta in the game. I'm just able to kill him.
He's also critical, so we're pretty much like we're almost there.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how he's still alive.
He's gritty.
He is filled with rage. He watched you guys single-handedly murder 70 of his dudes.
So I believe it's my turn now.
That is right.
Alright, I'm fucking ending this dude. I'm firing my bolt into him.
Are you gonna hit this time?
Do it. Hey!
You have to... Come on.
18.
Yes!
I'm sorry.
What?
It hits his armor, and it breaks the bolt on impact.
What?
So basically, I've been firing at a guy for fucking 3 turns that even if I hit, it wouldn't have fucking mattered anyways. Perfect.
What's your critical range? Isn't it 18 though? Or 19? Either way, the mages in the rear,
His critical is a nat 20.
the mages in the rear, they see you hit him and they're encouraged. And they finally take him down.
Perfect.
So Kasu is now dead?
Kasu is laying on the ground, force bolted. Yeah, he's down.
Dead or down?
He's dead.
Okay. Is it my turn, or is there NPCs or June Bell, or?
It would be the NPCs. So, the NPCs all notice that their valiant Kasu has fallen in combat. And so they start routing. And our allies are able to gain the upper hand.
Waiting for you to say, Jorge, it's your turn.
Okay, Jorge, go for it.
Okay, now that Kasu is dead, I would like to decapitate him.
He's already dead.
I would like to decapitate Kasu.
Okay, you can begin decapitating Kasu. It will take you a full round to do it.
Sounds wonderful. Free action of speech, Kaladin. Protect me while I do this action that's going to take an entire current turn of combat.
You?
Pardon?
You're to protect you?
Your mic, I don't know what's going on with it. It sounds really odd.
You're asking me to protect you? Is that right?
Yeah, there we go. That's a lot better. Whatever you just did, that's a lot better.
Cool.
Dravoltor.
But you're asking me to protect you, or?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, I'm in melee with the guy. I can attack him, that's about it.
Okay. Alright. My turn?
Yes.
Okay. Is the guy that just parried when I attacked running?
Yeah, they're all like, oh shit, this is not good.
How far away is he from me?
You can shoot him with your bow and arrow.
Yeah, I'll do that. Alright. D20. Never mind, I can do that.
Okay. So you shoot, it goes over his head, but it hits another dude in the back as they're all fleeing.
Alright, D6. Under damage. It hits their toe.
It hits their toe.
Or just knocks off a finger.
Something like that. Okay, so the enemy is currently routing. You've held off the attack for now. You start to hear cheers from the goblins behind you.
Okay, so combat is over. Have I finished the decapitation?
You've finished the decapitation.
Fuck it.
How far away are the humans away?
Fit 40 feet?
I hold him by his hair, his head, decapitated.
Okay.
If you come back, this will happen to you as well.
They're not looking back. Maybe like 7 of them see you.
Sounds good. Do they shit their pants with fear?
No.
I raise it higher and go, ha!
Okay.
And I just hold it around like it's a normal thing, you know, like the keys to your house, you're just holding it in your hand like it's whatever.
Okay.
Alright. June Bell sighs. And she sits down.
I say, what, did you know him? And I look down at the head in my hand.
Right.
Yes, I knew him.
He's a fucking asshole.
Go wash your clothing.
Why is that?
You smell like shit.
Oh, maybe that's because I've been living in a goblin town for the past couple days.
No, it's because you covered yourself in shit.
Good fighting, though. Good fight. Brain comes out of the town hall, hobbling along, and says, "Well done, adventurers! You've saved the city!
For now.
For now."
Dude.
I
But
think we
it's
should
time-
take this opportunity to strike.
Sure. That doesn't
Let's
sound
end
like
them now.
doesn't
so
sound
they
like a
don't
bad
bring them on.
plan.
We may be even able to capture or kill Mason himself.
All right. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. We'll need some time to recuperate, though.
There is no time. The men that we have now, let's go.
Wait, what?
Something exhausted, my dude.
Yeah,
I stood on a palisade the whole entire time. I'm full of energy.
yeah, no one else did.
Oh, you swung your sword a good 6 times. You can't be that tired.
Paladin votes no.
June Bell says, "I think we'll need at least an hour to get ready."
They will be more ready in 1 hour, which means we will lose more people.
Yeah.
Does Kaladin want to roll a marshal?
I don't know if I need to roll martial law to know that after a battle, troops get exhausted. And marching is probably not a good plan.
They're running away.
I mean, how long have they been running away now? Because a route is a route and kind of just happens. But like an extended, like are you suggesting continuing to route them? Because continuing to route them is good.
Continuing to route
But
them
if
is
they've
good.
already, yeah. If we're continuing to route, why are we having a conversation and they're not just going?
They're currently
If they're
they're withdrawing. They are withdrawing from combat for now.
Mhm.
They're gathering to regroup their forces.
Yeah. All right.
I thought you were meaning like they had left, like they were retreating back to fucking fort, whatever the fuck it was.
No.
Okay, that changes things.
This is one battle in a war. You have a strategic victory today.
Yeah.
They will be simmered and humbled in the next attack. They won't be so vicious. They've learned their lesson not to underestimate you guys.
All right.
Beautiful.
I'm staring at Zach's keyboard lighting. It's fucking going around in a circle.
So what now, guys?
I don't know.
I raise the hand. I raise the decapitated head again, and I go, hurrah! to all the goblin army.
What the fuck?
They, fatigued, yet encouraged, go hurrah!
I'd like to cast Cure Light Wounds on my dog.
On your dog?
Yeah, I took 4 damage.
Why don't you do it on Jorge, who took 6?
Fine. Alright. Yeah, I'll cast it on her.
Okay.
1d8? Yeah. Plus the level. 8 plus. We're level 2. Alright, I heal for 9 damage.
You are fully healed.
Is my dog bleeding out or is it just hurt?
It just got hurt.
Okay.
So, the goblins then start returning back to their homes, carrying the dead, throwing them outside, or burning corpses and whatnot. They're taking a breather for now.
How much HP did I heal?
You're full health.
Okay.
You're welcome.
What's with the sass, Travoltor? You're supposed to be the healer. You're supposed to be happy to heal your party that has just finished combat.
I did while I was getting my spleen ripped out from a wall.
Oh my god.
You're still mad about that?
Not really, but it's fun.
I'm here. I'm listening intently.
I just feel satisfied, honestly. I don't know if 1 hour is enough time to do another battle of that scale.
I don't think that it is.
We could level. No, I don't know.
You're not ready to
This one-
level.
Okay.
That one was like 1.5, maybe 2. No, that's what.
Okay.
Because
I would like. Can we have some NPC dialogue or interaction?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
The state of the remaining forces is on our side, and how many we actually, like an actual body count of how many we defeated.
Really wasn't that many. So we killed 37 of them. But we lost 41.
It's actually not bad. We killed 37, they killed.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah. We actually would have won that in the long run. It wouldn't have been good, but we would have won. Based on that screen.
They were also just really pissed off, and they didn't really attack in any coordinated manner. They just charged in there.
But their like commander is dead now.
Their sergeant is dead.
That's what I mean, like the second in command, basically.
He was pretty high up or something.
The second in command was Harold.
Oh, there's Henry.
No, Henry's just some dude.
Oh, okay. NPC dialogue. Who I want to talk with. Ziegler.
Okay. You can go talk to Ziegler.
Sub Ziegs.
Well, hello.
I'm looking for a costume to be made.
What?
You should go talk to the tailor.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything like a person that deals with the dead?
You mean necromancy?
I'm just thinking something more along the lines of like a mortician? Taxidermy, maybe?
No! I know you're going with this.
Do not know of anyone who does such a thing.
Basically, what I want is to make a mask out of this Kosu's face.
Stop this shit again.
We don't have anybody who would do that for you. We aren't evil people. Hey, I'm gonna change your alignment to evil. You're evil now.
By wanting to instill fear into the enemy is making me evil?
Yeah,
That's true. When you're doing it, yeah.
you're evil.
Like you're not only fearing them, but you're like fear is a tactic, yeah. But it's not just fear. You're also like demoralizing the prisoner who is quite harmless at the moment.
No, I was like
it's
I
quite
was
malicious.
giving him like no, it was like a good thing. Like it's a good thing you weren't being a normal dickhead.
That
I
is.
understand your
Otherwise you would've
argument.
died.
I understand your argument. Your argument is no. You are evil. Your character's alignment is evil.
No.
Yes, your character's alignment is chaotic evil. You may believe that you are doing chaotic neutral things. I'm sorry. You are chaotic evil.
No, if I was being chaotic
No,
evil,
no, no. I'm telling you right now.
I'm
What you
chaotic
are.
evil.
There's
If what I'm doing now is chaotic evil. I'll do what I think is some chaotic evil stuff, and then there's no higher repercussions then.
Your character is chaotic evil.
Chaotic evil is you
Wonderful.
will not make friends.
Now I have no more chains. Nothing that binds me to anything then. There's no more repercussions of any sort.
There will be repercussions for all of
death.
your actions.
Okay, wonderful. Death. Okay.
All repercussions.
Character death. Yay. Okay, so I will take the face off of the head and leave it out in the sun to dry.
Okay.
I want to cut the skin off the face and leave it out in the sun to dry.
Okay, so you go ahead and tan the skin. That's fine. You are allowed to tan the skin.
Yes.
Do you leave it outside in the middle of the camp or outside on the outside of the camp?
Why would I leave it outside of the camp?
I'm asking you where you put it.
I want to leave it in a safe spot so that the goblins aren't going to eat it.
I don't think they would eat it. They would more likely throw it away.
In a place that's under supervision, but is still going to accomplish the task.
Go ahead and roll a survival check to tan the hide, and then a hide check to hide it.
Oh my god.
Next.
So, 12 for the survival.
It's going to be very misshapen, but you do an okay job. Next, who else? You hide it just
24.
fine. You hide it just fine. So, what else?
Is the whatever the dude name was again? Does his weapon just drop on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go pick it up. I want to see if there's anything special.
Okay. So, there are a ton of bodies, and you guys did move down to Ziegler. Can you roll a search check for me?
12.
Jorge, go ahead and roll a search check and help him out. Okay, so after a little bit, you have Jorge lead you to where he decapitated the head, and you find his weapon, and it appears to just be a regular longsword, but on his body, you find a broken wand and a triangle, like a pyramid. You find a pyramid with an eye on it.
Can I go over there?
Yeah.
Or do I,
Okay.
Because I might be able to just look for magic or something.
Okay, so you want to identify the magic items, is that right?
Yeah. See if it's using magic.
So,
Would that be? I could just cast detect magic, or
sure, you can cast Detect Magic if you want.
Alright, sure. It's a level 0 spell, I have 4 of them.
Yeah, it's fine. So you know that the broken wand was a magic item, and you know that the triangle is also a magic item. You don't know what it does.
Could I cast read magic? Find out?
There aren't any words on it. It's merely an eye.
I'm gonna take it to Ziegler, see what he has to say.
A good idea.
Oh, good. So you walk up to Ziegler. Do you just hold it out to him?
So I say, hey, I found this on one of their bodies. Know anything about it?
Let me take a look. Please hand it to me.
I'll give it to him, but like, I'm a little bit restrained from just handing it over. I know it's probably worth something, so I don't want to just give it to Ziegler. I know he's a little bit of a dick.
I wouldn't call him a dick. So he takes a look at it, and then he grabs a pair of glasses, and he puts it on, and he flicks a thing, and it zooms his vision. And he takes a good long look at it. He says, I think this is the Pyramid of Borba.
What?
The Pyramid of Borba. Where did you find this?
It was on their commander's body. I forget the dude's name.
I've been trying to buy this from Zogos for a long time.
Hey, no, but
Could you tell me a little bit more about it? What does it do?
Well, it's merely an old magical artifact. I've been trying to do some research, and this has deep mystical properties hidden within. I haven't been able to figure out exactly how the artifact works, but this would assist in my research. I would pay you for it.
what if?
Well, how much?
I would pay you 1,000 gold for it.
Oh, yeah. Show me the money.
Mic test. One,
Mic
two.
test.
Okay. Dungeon Master, am I present for this conversation?
Yes.
Okay. I look over to Bo. I say we should probably not sell it because he said that he's been trying to buy it from Zogos. I am not friends with, but friendly with Zogos. Let's go and ask him ourselves.
I doubt Zogos wants it as much as he does.
1,000 gold is pretty fucking nice right now, dude.
This is also our friend, our
Yeah.
friendly neighborhood merchant bro. We are not magic users, not like wizards, right? So I doubt we can use it effectively.
But I do wish to learn magic.
All right, party vote. All in favor of selling?
I'm on the fence because I feel as if it's worth if he's
2
outright
votes.
if he's outright telling us that it's worth 1,000 gold, right? That must mean we haven't found anything that's been worth that much. We've done whole quests and not gotten that much. So I think that it might be worth just to go talk to Zogos. I'm assuming if he's offered me 1,000 gold now, he'll take it again. So I'm gonna evaluate your offer. I really need time to sleep on it. This thing has really taken my interest.
Selling 2 for talking to Zogos, I guess.
Okay. All right. I'll be here.
Okay. So, do we know where Zogos is?
He is in the infirmary.
Okay. I don't know if the party follows, but I'll go over and waddle over to Zogos.
As well.
Okay. So you guys head on over to the garrison or the barracks, and then you head on to the infirmary section where they, heal people. It seems like most of the combatants who you saw on the front line are there. Anyone who took a hit, anyone who's injured, they're all there. And then you see Zogos far in the back. He doesn't look to be awake.
I go up and I gently tap on him. Hey, Zogos, in Goblin, I'll say, hey, Zogos, got a question for you, bud. It's about something important. Does the Eye of Barbos mean anything to you?
I'll just tell you. So as you look at him, you notice that there is a lot of gauze all around his lower torso. It seems like it was gouged out by a sword.
Oh, if only we had a magical healer.
Yeah, I'll heal him.
You don't
I already
have any
cast
spells.
Huh?
You don't have any spells.
I know, but I can do the heal trait. Or,
The heal what?
not the heal trait, my heal ability.
You can use your heal skill on him?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and use your heal skill on him.
D20 plus 8, because yes. Okay. I got a 20.
So you tell that he is severely injured and is in a coma. He slipped into a coma due to his injuries from an infection. And the infection appears to be getting worse.
I go to Kaladin and I say, you bought a couple healing potions. Maybe we could use one?
I help here.
You know that Dravaltor, as you hear him say that, you know that cure light wounds will not heal this injury.
And Gold Health is not a powerful thing on this gun.
It will be long-term care. He may survive, but it will be long-term care.
Or if you can get to level like 10 or something cleric, there's probably better cleric spells. Or druid. It's probably healing spells.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. He's in no.
Okay. I look around. Do I see any other people that look like they do magic? Like the Zogos goblins?
You see one of the wizards who was standing up there on the battlements, and he looks over to you guys, and shakes his head.
So I take out that note that I was given instead of payment that one time, and I say, where Zogos is injured, but where is his next in command?
The one who shook his head looks over and he says, there really isn't one. Lord Mason killed him. He did the same. He almost did the same to Zogos, but
Of course, yes. Uh-huh. Okay, you're a magic dick. Okay, maybe you'll know something about it. Do you know, does the Eye of Barbos mean anything to you?
I heard it's some old trinket or some kind. Some ancient magical something.
Your life depends on it. What kind of magic?
What does his life depend on?
Why does my life depend on it?
Because it is very, very important. I'm not saying...
Kaladin takes offense to you threatening every single fucking person you talk to. Fucking stop.
How is that a threat?
Your life depends on it.
What?
Your life depends on it.
I said, like your life depends on it.
Yes, that's what that.
No, that is not. It's not a threat.
Okay.
It failed or
I'm proposing
overtly threatening people.
I'm proposing a hypothetical.
Stop.
I'm proposing a hypothetical situation where his life would depend on his answer, and I want to know the answer that he would give in that situation. I am not threatening his life.
What we're suggesting instead is you say, it's very important to me.
It's literally the same thing in different words.
Yes.
No, it isn't. Use the different words, or Kaladin will fucking punch you. He will clock you.
Okay, Kaladin, you want to go at her? Let's go. I draw my katana.
Oh my god, he went straight to drawing his weapon. I'm about to actually party kill right now. Like,
He fucking do it.
If that happens, it happens. This is your decision.
Wait.
The magic user says, I don't know of it. All I know is that it was some ancient artifact. I think a trinket, really.
Do you know what this trinket was used for?
I have no idea. We had it up in our research storage bin.
You have been a great help. Thank you so much for your service.
Okay there, Mr. Trudeau.
Like, what the fuck am I supposed to say?
selling the trinket now, right?
Yeah.
I would just gonna take it. We're selling it. It doesn't seem to be held that much. If it was that much, the mages would know about it.
Do you guys want to know what it was out of character?
Sure.
It was a reward for winning the battle.
Bruh.
Was.
I wanted to give you some gold for winning the battle.
That's what I thought.
Here I am thinking that it's some sort of like super special secret thing, you know.
No.
It's important.
No.
It might
No.
be revealed to be something later, but not necessarily. Like.
And then with him conveniently having in a coma now, and then his second in command conveniently dying, and then this guy conveniently not knowing anything about it.
It just means we don't worry about it until later. It might be a thing later. We don't need to worry about it right now, though. We don't have any way to identify it, even if we did keep it, you know?
Okay, I walk straight to Zogos, I hand it to him, and I ask for 1,000 gold.
Alright, he gives you 1,000 gold.
I then divvy it up to 50 each member of the party.
Alright.
Fantastic. We did it. We did it, boys.
Alright.
That took long. Way longer than this joke.
The goblins here don't have good medical care. So, actually, Dravaltor, you may be of really good use.
Can I patch up the wounds that he has?
Absolutely.
Alright.
Your heal of your 20 goes ahead. You know.
Alright.
You know the infection, and you know where it's localized, and you know what you'd need to do, and you clean out the wound.
Okay. Sweet. So I did that?
Yeah. Go ahead. Do you want to heal the rest of them? It doesn't appear as if they have many healers here.
Sure, I'll try.
Okay.
DK 8. 24! Okay.
You go ahead and run around the whole infirmary, patching up most of the wounds and healing any of the wounded as best you can. Everyone is very pleased and they're very thankful. They really appreciate it.
Goblins are happy. Happy gobbos.
Yes, happy goblins. Thanks, mister.
Yeah, no problem.
You saved our greenskins there.
I guess I'll just play by heart. You know, try to keep it nice and soft because, you know, people died.
You could sing a song of great victory.
Not the time.
Okay.
I mean, kind of is.
Depends. How much do goblins more compared to humans? I don't know. As much? More? Less? Who knows?
Because we did technically win.
How long does it take to tan a hide?
At least 24 hours.
Okay.
I don't feel like there's enough time to start any more combat, so...
Yeah.
And we've had NPC interaction.
Mm-hmm.
I love how at the end I start getting good rolls. They're not even that good, it's just because I have a +8. It's really nice.
It's a really good... +8's really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll pause here, I suppose, for now.
Alright.
Okay.
How do you guys all feel? What do you feel? I cannot hear anything you're saying, Kaladin.
It's pretty good. I wasn't super into the infiltrating, like the idea of it, but it turned out pretty well.
Yeah.
I think it went very successfully.
Yeah.
That was very good.
I don't think we should be cannon heads.
Combat's a little weird right now because we don't have like
Map.
It feels like an arbitrary number of enemies. It's not compared to like knowing here's exactly how many enemies the party deals with, and then we use our options to like tactically deal with them.
Got it.
Right. Right now it's kind of like how is it?
Mishmash?
Like a Final Fantasy battle where you fight like this group of enemies, then this group, then this group, and it kind of feels pretty scripted. That's kind of how it feels right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I just went right for the one that was supposed to mean anything.
Nice.
That was
it
a
was
good
just
decision.
it was just 300 meaningless heads.
Yeah.
So go after the head that means something.
Right,
Yeah.
but I mean, like defining which are the ones that we have to actually attack is
Well,
Like,
yeah,
okay.
because you need to know which ones are going to be hurting
Yeah,
others, right?
yeah, because I'm sort of like depending so one way to do it might be like figure out where everyone in the party is in the battle, and then if we're split up, then give like into like two groups or something. Say, you give one group, okay, here's the enemy's group 1 is fighting, here's the enemy's group 2 is kind of fighting, right? And then the spearmen are kind of dealing with all these other guys and so on and so forth. And if you want to add a little bit more complexity, you could say Junebell is dealing with this enemy, and you can help her if you want to, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like defining like here are the things that are happening, and the party goes about and figures out how they want to deal with it.
I just didn't anticipate you guys blowing up 100 of their dudes. And
Why,
then-
was that pretty good or something?
Yeah,
That
I
was-
didn't expect it like to be like completely disastrous.
I had no idea how it was going to turn out. I thought what was going to happen is you guys were going to plant explosives in their food stores, in their armory, and then at the wizard tower, and it would prevent them from attacking for a day. I thought that's what was going to happen.
It was a bit of change of plan.
It's always a change of plan. That's why I don't keep that many.
Oh, I'm thinking How do we kill the most amount of people that we can? Death. How do we cause a lot of it?
Chaotic evil.
I mean, there's a Sun
I
Tzu
was
quote.
thinking the very same thing. Like, because these are our enemies. We have to do something to get rid of the numbers.
Mm-hmm. I
It's
get
not
it.
like they're just Joe Blow on the street. They are enemies. They are going to kill us if we don't kill them. It's justified. It's not like a, oh hey, please don't kill me, sir. They would kill me if I went up to them. Oh no, don't kill me. Die, elf.
That's not the part we're upset about. I mean, it doesn't help, but.
Well, let's talk about it. What are you upset about, Kaladin? Just honestly, without emotion, what is it that you're upset? I don't know.
The actual things he's done. Well, he has. It's malicious. Is that?
Well, he's a maniac.
Without calling him a maniac, Peter, don't do that.
He's genocide.
So like antagonizing our prisoner.
How did I antagonize him? I was telling like it's a
See,
good
this
thing.
part of the problem is he doesn't realize how he's antagonizing him, but he totally is. Like
Talk
Jesus.
directly to him. Julian, talk to Tyler. Tell him.
I'm gonna take a shit.
So like, when you tell him you've killed a bunch of it, like. So what you did, right? When you talked to him and you basically visited his cell and were like, "Hey, a bunch of your friends died."
That's not what I said. I said
What you literally said was, "Hey, it's a good thing you weren't in the combat. We killed a whole bunch of the soldiers in a raid, right?"
emphasis on that. It's a good thing you weren't in the combat.
Right.
You are lucky. It is a good thing.
How that's interpreted, how Masato, I think, interpreted as well, is like a very like cocky, sarcastic, like, "Ooh, it's a good thing you weren't there. We just destroyed all your friends," kind of thing.
That's not what I meant.
But that's it.
That's
how
not
it's
what I
That's
said.
exactly how it came across as the problem. And
Yeah.
so, in character, Kaladin's fucking upset.
You weren't there though. I went upstairs by myself. You don't know that I said that to him.
Weren't they downstairs?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the first door on the right.
That's one example of why I'm upset. And then you go like saying like, "Oh, your life depends on it," to like our goblin friend who is.
I said like your life depends on it.
Yeah, like your life depends on it is usually interpreted in that context as like. It sounds like a thinly veiled threat is the way it's put.
That is not how I intended it. I said
It's never how you intend it, which is the problem. You never intend it to be a problem.
No, because I speak very straight. If I want to say I'm threatening your life, tell
Your
me what
version
I
of
want to know.
straight is like extremely antagonizing. Is the problem?
No, if I'm threatening you, I'm like I'm threatening your life.
Yeah, and
Tell
then,
me what I want to know.
at that point, I was like, I want to clock you because I'm angry, and then you go straight to pulling your sword. You see how this escalates like incredibly quickly.
If there wasn't so many going on, it would have instantly led into someone dying. Or just useless hurt, like being hurt.
Oh, then does my character just die from a massive fucking coronary blockage and I fucking adios amigos, or like?
I mean, we're not bad people, so we're not just gonna kill you. Part of the reason I didn't just kill you was because that would be kind of a dick move to just try to murder you right there. So like, instead what I would do is be like, you are not cohesive to the party at all. I don't want you here. After having a talk or something. Like, and then depending on how things go, we have a few options from there.
If Tyler was to make his character chaotic evil, would we accept his actions?
Well, no, I haven't been acting chaotic evil. I believe I've been acting chaotic neutral. What
You-
I think is chaotic neutral, you guys think it's evil. What I think is evil, you guys don't even know because you don't give a chance. Because what I'm doing is neutral. You're like is evil. So what I think is actually evil, it's just never come up because apparently it's so inhumane and just unbelievable that like.
What do you think is evil though?
What do I think is evil? Innocent people, like Joe on the street that's just going out for his daily walk to walk his dog and cutting his head off. That is evil. Joe has done nothing to you. You don't know who Joe is, and you cut his head off. That is evil.
Sure.
How
Yeah.
about this? Chaotic bad. Chaotic bad. It's all the little bad things that you've done pushed you over the edge to evil. Does that make sense now?
Treating our prisoner like there's a lot of like basically you very quickly move to threatening him and so on and so forth rather than trying to reason with him peacefully. And he like as soon as Kaladin offered like, hey, a little bit of like gold, some friendly chat over an ale, and it's like very easy to get him to talk about whatever because he's like, okay, I feel safe now. Whereas the path you went was immediately like threatening to thinking about like, I think it was torture. I don't remember exactly. I might be wrong.
It was torture. We had like 3 discussions about torture.
Oh yeah. There's
It's silly Squirley Suplex stories, and I was very.
yeah.
So it was just like, tell me what I want to know or I'm going to torture you is what I had said.
And so like
all that I had
you
said.
went there immediately without doing any kind of just like regular talking to him at all. No like good cop bad cop routine or anything. You just went straight fucking there. It's incredibly like.
Because I want to know what I want to know. Tell me what I want to know, and you don't get tortured.
Well, yeah,
you just-
there are ways to get there besides like doing acts like that. Like that's
Well, here's the thing: is if I tell him, tell me what I want to know, or I'm going to torture you, and he tells me what I want to know, then I don't torture him. I didn't torture
That's
him.
not
I'm
what
not
you
an
said.
evil person.
That's not what you said. You went into very specific detail of all the terrible things you were going to do until he got bored.
I never did any of it.
Guys, can we just not go back to the torture?
Okay.
I don't know if I could do another hour or two.
Okay, we'll move on from torture. Kaladin,
it is like all of us are like at least me and Masato and I think Travolta too are like this is fucking wrong. Okay, all good and evil is like perception based, and if the DM says it's fucking evil, it's fucking evil. Okay, I know you had problems with like that kind of thing before, but like.
Well, I think it's kind of in the DM's ruling because he has the perception of the world, right? He's going to choose what is evil in this world. He's going to choose what's neutral. He's going to choose what's good.
Right. I mean, there are going to be some campaigns where
my response to that is if how I'm acting now is evil, I might as well just fucking go full bore and actually be evil.
And then you will think, we will probably kick you the fuck out.
And then I will be on my own.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen. I'm just gonna say, but if that's what it comes to, it's not a whole lot I can do. It's what the party says in a whole, and then I have like 1 vote.
It's if I'm not a fit, then I'm not a fit. As simple as it is.
There's a difference between you not being a fit and you trying to murder. Like, just
No. Peter, what he said was right. If he's not a fit, then he's not a fit. It's not that he's trying to murder people, he's trying to do what he believes is the right thing for his character. Oh, what do you think?
Can I just chop the nuts off his character, then he becomes like a cowardice prick and he doesn't do anything?
That's quite opinion there. All right. All right.
went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Well, like it's
Well,
an option.
That's not even 100 though. That's I'm over here thinking like, oh yeah, that's 65, 50, somewhere around there. So like if that's 100, like what I think 100 is, you would like be scared awake at night, not able to sleep for weeks.
Fucking joke.
So let's say this: we have a limit to an amount of evil that is acceptable in this world. We'll start here, where my head is as neutral, and then where we think like 100% evil is, sure, it's like, yeah, right here at my little stool. And this is our limit of evil and about how much we accept it in our world. Your evil may be way the fuck over there, right? You don't have to do any of that in my world, and I don't want you to do any of that in my world, but I want you to be, you can be as evil as you want to here. This is an acceptable amount of evil. Don't go past that barrier. I know in your mind, that's not a barrier to you, because you're way past it. But to us, we don't want you to go past that barrier. Does that make sense? I don't know if I explained that very well.
Like anything past a certain point is just like, we're like, wait, what the fuck are you doing?
Like,
Stop.
I thought I've been acting neutral. So like,
Well, there's periods that you do, and then you go into this like.
and then there's also times that I'm good, and it's a balance, and they even out, and
It's very self-serving. That's my impression.
Self-serving in and of itself is chaotic neutral. It just feels like you're a dick to everybody you meet. Maybe not everybody, but a lot of people. Just arbitrarily, for no reason.
Well, then, like, how do we deal with this? Do I just fucking grab my katana and fucking seppuku, or?
Probably think about it, reevaluate your perceptions of good and bad in our previous sessions based on like our feedback, however you want to do it. Usually some amount of introspection is good if you are legitimately thinking you're a neutral character, but the whole party is telling you you're an evil character. Like if your friends are all telling you you're a dick, you should probably think about why they think that.
Well, here's the thing, though, is you're taking and putting a meaning behind words that I didn't have a meaning. That was not my meaning behind those words. I meant those words as I said them, not a meaning behind those words.
I accept fully that you had no intention of being evil. You had no intention of the meaning behind your words being interpreted as evil. However, your interpretation is wrong. It's that we interpret your actions as being evil.
Well, then I guess I'm just an evil person, then, and that's
Yeah,
all
and
there
you
is.
decide what you want to do about that. So like you can
Just be an evil person, then.
go back and change. Like imagine if like you had a friend group and all of them were saying, and you were like friends with them for a long time, and a bunch of them started saying, yeah, you're actually kind of a dick dude, and you had no idea, right? Like what I would do in this situation is maybe like go wait and be like, wait, what the fuck? How am I being a dick? What is going on here? And I would
What I would do is, oh, I'm a dick, alright, fuck you then, don't be around me. And I would just fucking cut off.
But we're trying to get you to join. We're trying to help you. We want you to be with the party. We want you to be, not evil. We want you to be neutral. And we don't want you to be like, oh, fuck you, go away. That's not what we want.
If you're putting words, or putting
close
meaning behind
friend
words,
group like did that to you, like would you go back and be like, wait, why does my close friend group think I'm being a dick to them?
no, I'd probably just find some more random people on the internet from like fucking Sweden, Finland, Norway, fucking Russia, and play some more Dota with them.
That sucks, dude. That fucking hurts. Like, what the fuck, man?
What?
That hurts.
That was a little bit of a dick move. That's someone that's coming from someone that's sitting beside you.
Well, if I don't think I've been a dick and you're telling me I'm being a dick, then we have a
Okay, we're not telling you you're being a fucking dick. We're telling you that your character's being a fucking dick. So stop being a fucking dick. How about that? Just stop being a fucking dick. I don't want to hear about every single fucking time we fucking play this game.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
See you, man. I might go too. I'm pretty done with this shit.
Yep.
Plus, I was gonna go hang out with my family, and I don't want to deal with any more toxic bullshit. So bye.